ultimate evil versus ultimate good. It just kind of works out, you know? What else did the Green Goblin do? I'm Googling things now.
You have a drip or drown, Spider-Man.
But Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin was amazing. An amazing call. What was that?
That's right. This is the 25th episode of the DisplayShelf Podcast. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Isaac. I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts, Garrett.
I forgot you were doing that bit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hi, everybody.
And Jacob is here as well.
Good evening. I have to say that 25 is funnier than 24. I have to be honest.
It is funnier than 24. You know, we couldn't quite figure out at the end of last episode what was funnier than 24. But I think we have that answer.
Maybe. We got to get to the end of the podcast.
Ooh, you might have a point. Be
funny. Be funny. Be funny.
Be funny. Do some comedy, man.
Do some comedy. Anyway.
Anyways, we are in for a super podcast, if you will. We are going to be talking about, we talk a lot on this podcast about superheroes and superhero adjacent stuff. I mean, by gosh, most of our collection check-in revolves around the newest comic book or superhero figure we collect. So I think it's finally time we address the elephant in the room and talk about our favorite superheroes and supervillains. Because you can't have a superhero without a supervillain to stand across them.
Indeed.
And also, before we get into the meat of the podcast, we want to remind you to stick around to the end of the episode, because we have a very cool, very fun announcement in regards to episode 26 that you won't want to miss.
That, and I'm defending my title.
Well, that too, I guess. That's not that important, though. You know?
No, it's not.
That title wasn't important to me anyways.
Yeah. All right.
Yo, that's a heel. That's a heel right there.
It's yeah. I've got
Give it back.
My custom belt has returned. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Anyway, shall we move on with our normal proceedings?
I think we should, because you can't have a Display Shelf podcast episode without the collection check-in.
Things that we would display on our shelf,
This is how that goes.
That is.
Isaac, you're kicking us off, right?
I am kicking us off, indeed.
That's the wrong camera. There we go.
Oh, we're up. We're live and direct.
Just
all right.
The audience just saw a G.I. Joe issue and a Jimi Hendrix Funko. So
nice.
They're in part of my wall.
Heck yeah. We love that. Well, now they're seeing the cards on the screen, yes?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you watched the last episode, Garrett found himself some WWE Topps cards and was like, check your local Targets. And so that is what happened. I bought 2 boxes. These were the 2 numbered cards that I got. So we got Jimmy Uso. I think that was 381 of 399, if I can actually read that.
Yep.
Either that or 361. I can't tell.
One of the two, yeah.
Numbers.
That looks like an 8.
It's a pretty high number, actually. I mean, pretty close to the top number. That's pretty cool.
And then, of course, we did also get the referee Seth Rollins. 127 of 399.
Okay, 399.
So pretty cool. Didn't pull a single Liv card. Didn't pull a single Alexa card. So I'm a little miffed, but at least I got a cool number in that Seth card.
Indeed.
Indeed.
There you go. Oh, I have to flick to the next slide.
You sure do. You have control here. Now, I found some Pokemon cards.
That's impressive.
So I got my hands
impressive.
on an Ascended Heroes ETB. And then I also found a bunch of Perfect Order because that just came out as of the making of this episode. And a bunch of other collection boxes and stuff. So I opened a lot of packs recently, which is great because I haven't been able to do that in forever. So going around, we got the Whale Lord art rare from Journey Together, which is a very pretty card. Under that is the Probopass art rare from Perfect Order. Top right, and one that I'm very happy I got, was the Shaman from Destined Rivals. The bottom right is Spupa from Perfect Order. And then the bread and butter from Ascended Heroes that I was so happy that I pulled is the Cynthia's Spiritomb. It's so pretty. I love it. It's sitting right here on my desk.
That, yeah. So you have it sleeved and top loaded, so that's good.
Indeed. Yep. Yeah, that was... I really don't have to open any more Ascended Heroes because this was kind of my chase card. So...
Well, that's good.
You know, it's actually interesting to learn what's in Perfect Order. I have not seen the card set or the order of the cards in that set, so
yeah, so
that's kind of a sneak peek right there.
the nice thing is that the scalpers and whatnot are calling Perfect Order a bad set because it doesn't have, a Charizard or a Gengar or, those kind of Pokemon on there that people pay top dollar for. So it's a bad set, but it's actually a pretty good set if you're actually interested in the cards that are in there, which means they're easier to find. Finally.
That
I haven't
is
opened
good
cards in
news.
like a year and a half.
It's never. There's just, I don't know what it is about these sets, but it's hard to find them, and even though people are saying that it's a bad set and things like that, it's still probably not going to be on store shelves for long, if at all. People still buy it up, and there'll be one card that gets inflated to a crazy price.
Oh yeah, the gold Zygarde, I think, is a lot of people's chase.
Hopefully that Cynthia might be that card. That'd be interesting.
Well, that one's from Ascended Heroes. That was from the
That's
previous
Heroes.
set.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, that's the Mega Dragonite set. Which,
the one before it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll stand my ground. Ugly Mega. I don't like it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Ugly.
I've warmed up to it. Honestly.
I haven't. I can't stand it. Same with Mega Starmie, which is a Perfect Order card. I can't stand Mega Starmie. Stupidest looking thing ever.
Wow. I mean, yeah, Starmie grew legs and became creepy.
It's literally just Patrick Star from that one episode.
Oh, where he has the fishnets and the high heels.
What?
Yep.
What was that from? Was that from the movie?
I think the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It just yeah.
Moving swiftly onwards, these two I actually meant to show in last episode, but I totally forgot that I had them because I had already put them up on my shelf. And so that is the Funko Pop Absol, which is awesome, and the Ninetales. Both Pokemon are like slowly creeping up on my favorites list, and so it was kind of cool to find them.
My favorite part of the design of Ninetales is that it does in fact have 9 tails.
It does have 9 tails. I do think it's weird that Absol's smiling, but you know what?
Yeah, no, smiling Absol's a little strange, but
I mean,
maybe it's a nice, the disaster Pokemon smiling, but
that's why it's smiling.
Yeah, it's causing a disaster to my
an
shelf.
impending disaster to your wallet in 5 seconds.
Just don't let it near any of the anchors used to put the shelf in the wall.
Yeah, good call. True. Sitting pretty close to one. But anyways, I also found the Daredevil pop from Born Again Season 2 in the black suit, which is peak. And I'd imagine we're probably going to give a word or two about that in our next segment here.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a wee bit.
But yeah, this figure's awesome. Now this was a crown that I found. Our local toy store got in a Marvel Legends Captain America the First Avenger set, which is one of my favorite movies from the MCU. And these figures, they look cool. They don't move very well, as per. So it was kind of interesting to pose them together, but especially the Peggy. Peggy just doesn't move.
Yeah, I wondered about that. It looks like it's very traffic cone. Is the skirt cloth or no?
No.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
rubber, my guy.
So it does not move at all. So the fact that you got her to stand is quite impressive.
And she's in heels.
Exactly.
Like, I think taking this picture, she probably fell over like 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. The cap is cool though.
Good. I want them to redo the Peggy figure as a single release.
Yeah. But we had to get the what do you think? I think it works scene. Had to recreate that one.
Such a good one.
Because it came with the non-painted shield.
Which is a nice
Of course, I'm going to display him with the one on the left, but
yeah.
Indeed. So yeah, very cool figures. Felt like I had to get that. So moving on to my comic haul, I picked up a few here. Haven't read any of them, so we're gonna speed run this a little bit. So these two are the runs that I'm kind of like, currently reading. So that's Psylocke Ninja issue 3 and Rogue issue 3. Big fan of both issues 1 and 2 of both. So looking forward to reading those. This one I found just on the shelf because I had pulled some from my comic shop and forgot to pull Rogue. So I went to the wall and picked up that. And then just to the right of it was Psy Dimensional Rivals. Don't know anything about what it's about, but it said Psy on it. And so I got it because I'm interested in the character of Psy. So
that's how you get into comics. Yep.
It's rough, buddy. It's rough because I know I texted you guys that day and I was like, oh boy, the comic book shop took some of my money.
Yeah, mine got me a bit on this particular occasion.
Oh,
and then we have issue 9 of Fantastic Four. Still don't have 1 through 7, so haven't read this one yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then the one on the right, I'm very interested in because that is Fantastic Four First Foes. So if you remember at the start of Fantastic Four First Steps, the MCU movie for Fantastic Four, they kind of go through a montage of them like fighting a bunch of villains and kind of establishing them as like heroes in their world. To my understanding, that's what this comic is. It's diving into those fights.
Was that, or no, that wasn't the post-credit scene, or was that the beginning of the movie?
Beginning of the movie.
Okay.
They go through, they're fighting Mole Man and the other ones.
I don't remember. That's interesting. I don't remember that. That's weird. I remember the post-credit scene, but I gotta watch the movie again.
Yeah,
it's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
It is good.
Who's the author of the one on the left?
Figured this out last time, and I don't remember.
Is it Ryan North?
Does North Ramos something on the top?
I think it's Ryan North. That sounds right.
Is that already in trades, the first volume, like 1 through 6?
I have no idea.
It might be, so.
It might be.
So. Google at your own risk, I guess.
Pleasure? I don't know.
And then Google the Patrick image of the Patrick and Fishnets.
Of course, naturally. That is the most important Google search you will make in your life. But yeah,
depends on what you're doing with it, I guess. Anyway. Was that everything?
That is
of
my
yours?
collection check-in, I
Alright.
believe.
Jacob, what you got for us?
Well, I got some. Actually, I sleeved up my cards that I thought were most interesting from my 2 boxes of WWE Universe cards, and I'm going to show the highlights. I got quite a few cool ones that were basic, but I'll show the different ones or the highlight ones that I got. So let's see. Let me find my best one. So I have a numbered one and the signature one. You guys saw. Let's see it up at the camera. The Farouk signature.
There you go.
This one's sick. I like this one a lot. I did not know who this was at the time, but I think I think it is it's not numbered or anything like that, but it's kind of cool to get a signature card. It's not
Definitely
guaranteed. It's must have been just a lucky pull, I suppose, but I was very happy to get that. And then I also got this Charlotte Flair numbered card.
Ooh.
I think it's 249. No, 219 out of 399. So that's not bad. I will take that in a heartbeat. I also got the Foreign Objects Randy Orton holding that bat there, and well, he has the belt. Yeah, the belt as well on there. I like that one a lot.
Nice.
What else do I got? I have one more. I have one more number. Oh, here it is. I have a Dante Chen, a 196 of 399. Dante Chen. I didn't know who that was at the time. I still don't. Let's see here. Oh wait, where's the other one? Oh, here's probably my underrated one is Jake the Snake Roberts with a snake. Foreign Objects. That one's nice. I like that one a lot. I also like this Rowdy. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, speaking of things that you have to Google at some point, Jake Snake Roberts and with the snake biting Randy Savage. It is a image that is seared into my memory.
I need to see that too.
It's an all-timer segment.
I like this little Roddy Piper card, the Roddy Piper.
Oh, that's sick.
That's a nice card. The ringleader Bianca Belair. We'll take that. It's not bad at all.
Fire.
I like that one. We also have a Natalia, kind of a cool looking card. I'm not sure what kind it is, but it's a cool one, like special art on it.
That almost
kind of flashy.
That card is so cool. It almost makes you. Never mind. I'm not gonna. It almost makes you think that Natalia is a cool character. Anyway, our next episode is about wrestling. We'll skip the wrestling talk for that one.
Then I got a cool Kofi Kingston and Kairi Sane. These little cards that had a little shine on them. I also got some basic ones of like people like Liv and other wrestlers like that, but they're kind of basic ones. And then a Vader debut card. That's not bad.
There you go.
Those are my main highlights. I got some other cool stuff, but they weren't like any special tier or grades or things like that. These were like all like special sets and grades. The other ones were like basic sets. So I will take that. I am very happy. I think I'm most happy with the Farouk signature, and I think also the if I get a signature, the Flair one is much better than Dante Chen. I think so. I'm happy with the Charlotte Flair one for sure. That's my current check-in for my. I don't think I have anything else, but I want to get more stuff. I need more. I like getting cards. It's kind of addicting.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
That's it for me.
Let it be known that 2/3 of the Display Shelf podcast have pulled a Liv Morgan card, and neither of the two are ice. I'm sorry, buddy.
Dude.
That is true.
I don't get it. I don't have good luck with tops because I also bought 4 boxes of the Marvel a while back, right?
Yeah.
That was fully advertising the Fantastic Four. Not a single one, man. Not a single one. Not even like Mole Man or something. Like
I tell you what,
I got the Shala Ball from one of them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I tell you what, if you want to trade for the Liv Morgan number card, we can negotiate.
That Liv Morgan number card is crazy.
Yeah, we found out that was the numbered card that you got because I think
don't see any.
when you were opening them last episode, you didn't like pick up on that it was numbered.
I didn't see that they
so
were
now
numbered.
I'm even more upset
because it's the lighting. You can barely make out the number.
Hard to tell
in the lighting that I do for the podcast. So
hard to tell.
I was just looking at it there a minute ago, and I'm like, I can't see the damn numbers. I can't see nothing anyway. So whatever. Guess that brings it to me.
I believe
Is this the right button?
Yeah.
No, that's Isaac. Say hi, Isaac.
Hi, Isaac.
There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, there on everybody's left is Astonishing Wolverine from the Astonishing X-Men. This is the Astonishing team thus far. It's nice. I like this Wolverine. Still think that Gamerverse Wolverine there on the right is my favorite, and it's the one that's on the shelf. But the Astonishing one is very nice, very cool. From WWE Ultimate Edition, I picked up Bailey there on the right, definitely not on the left. And then on the left, I picked up Umaga, which is very cool. Both of these are very cool.
Umaga. I've heard really good things about that Umaga figure.
It is very nice. It is like he's a monster, and the figure encapsulates it. This is one for the boys. This is Kyle Katarn.
Yeah.
We spent how long was I playing Dark Forces for while you guys were just watching us? It was too long. But I got Dark Forces running on my computer with a DOS emulator. And this was on the way in the mail. So here's my Kyle Katarn. It comes with the swooshy lightsaber, which somehow got filthy in the span of the 5 seconds from getting it out of the box to getting it into this pose. So don't know how that happened.
Like that.
Whatever. But it's a nice figure. It moves pretty well. I'm 95% sure that this blaster came with Andor, but the saber's all new. So there you go. Walmart clearance blessed me, and I picked up the SM33. You might notice that the little worm that sticks out of his eye is gone. That is because it mysteriously disappeared, because it is the smallest Black Series accessory in the entire line, and I cannot find it. So I would say it got picked up in the trash or something. But this figure is cool-ish.
Cool-ish.
It feels like it moves around really weird. The little shields that were on the arms, which are not pictured here because they will not stay on. But it's got a cool kind of play feature gimmick thing of that his arms and his legs extend. Whoa. So I pictured him there with Kyle too.
Whoa.
Go gadget.
Yeah, pretty much.
SM33.
So everything from this joint here to his wrist joints to his legs and his calves, all the way to his abdomen there, all extend. It's kind of cool. If his head moved around a lot better, it would be great. But, this was a perfect example of when toy gambling pays off. Now, I don't know if I've talked about toy gambling on the podcast, but this is a game that I like to play. Which is,
let's go gambling.
If I want a figure,
oh dang it!
Dang it!
If I want a figure, but I don't want to pay full price for it, I wait for it to go on clearance. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. This was an instance where there was exactly one more left at our Walmart for about $10. So
that's a steal.
We'll take it. Especially because it's Deluxe Black Series, which was like $37. Yikes indeed. Something I did pay full price for was the Mercer and Sergeant Slaughter 2-pack. I I didn't get it at full price. It was on sale on Amazon, but whatever. It was close. It's a fun 2-pack. Lots of guns, lots of accessories.
Those are cool.
Very G.I. Joe. Yeah, the grenade launcher is pretty cool.
That is sick.
That, and he has the irresponsibly large revolver.
Every man has to have an irresponsibly long revolver.
Not to go on a gun tangent here on the podcast, but like it's an awful lot of gun for the battlefield. You know what I mean? I don't know. This also came via Amazon.
Oh.
Now, the Dr. Doom was the Cabal 3-pack, which I think those that have been around the podcast remember when I got that. It was way back before I moved, and Doom has kind of been the centerpiece to my villains shelf over here.
As he should be.
I saw this on Amazon and was like, well, that's kind of cool. So this is a cape upgrade. It is wired completely down the front as well as all around the back. It is slightly too long, but you can get some cool effects with it. It looks pretty nice. I'm still trying to figure out some of the better poses for it, but it is massive. Here it is. I'll quickly grab it and just illustrate. It is a massive cape.
Jeez.
And it moves around. It moves around really easily. And I think that it moves around better than the wired cape that came on the Moffick's Batman. Just because of the placement of the wires. So, might be a little big, but I'm dealing with it. I love this picture.
Oh,
this genuinely might be a desktop background. But yeah, there you go.
I'll take that desktop background in a heartbeat. That is sick.
Pictures in the Discord. Anyway,
yes.
Speaking of the comic shop blessing us, I picked up all the first 4 volumes of Void Rivals in an effort to catch up. You might remember, I think even just on the last podcast, I picked up the first volume on digital just to see if I liked it, and I did. So, yeah, picked those up. Picked up this Punisher Premiere Collection that's there. It was a very good little story. The art is a little weird, but it's a good little one-shot Punisher story of him going after some old Italian lady, and it's nice.
Heck yeah!
It's a good one.
Gotta watch out for them.
And then, way to go, Frank.
And the mob that she runs.
Naturally.
You were right to go after me.
No, it's just a random old lady. Random old Italian lady. Frank's got
It was
beef.
a ruse. Let me be perfectly clear.
And then, of course, I did pick up Watchmen, which I have been looking for the compact comics version of this forever. I love the compact comics because it doesn't matter if it's the 60-page Joker run or the 500-page Watchmen. It is $10.
Nice.
And it's a nice form factor. It's great. Very easy to pick up and read. That sounds dumb, but for somebody that looks for excuses to not do things, there we go. Speaking of excuses to not do things, I have not read most of these, but I am going to go on a tangent about the ones that I have read momentarily. So we'll start with the ones that I haven't, which are Punisher issue 2. Picked up the first one a while back. It was very good. Very happy. Iron Man 2. Not as good as the Punisher, but probably won't pick up the 3rd issue of this, but this is on pull. I did pick up the Prelude comic for the Mall series that's coming out. Still haven't read it. And then the Superman Spider-Man crossover. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, picked up a nice, pretty variant cover of that. So there you go.
That's nice.
Indeed. But the other two on here are Transformers issue 30, as well as G.I. Joe issue 20. I'm going to casually transition into what are we watching. I literally have notes about my thoughts on this because it has been very... issue 30 of Transformers has been very controversial. And I feel the need, as a dude on the internet that talks about nerdy stuff, to put my opinion out there to the world. So...
And thank you, dude, on the internet.
Thank you, dude.
And also,
thank you, random citizen.
Appreciate your service.
Exactly. So let me, spoilers ahead for both of these issues. I hope you guys don't care if I spoil them, because I'm literally probably going to start by reading the synopsis of the issue off of the Transformers wiki. We good?
We good.
All right. Skip this section if you don't want to listen to what I'm getting ready to say.
If you're still here, it's your fault.
Strap in. So, long story short, issue 29 is like this big fight, Autobots, Decepticons, big battle at the end of the volume. We're getting to the end of the volume here. So, at the end of it, Alita 1, who is Alita 1, there you go. I don't know why I did that. Alita 1, who has been on Cybertron doing everything, while Optimus Prime has been on Earth for millions of years before the Daniel Warren Johnson run picks up. So she's been fighting this war against the Decepticons on Cybertron this whole time, while he's essentially been asleep and half dead. So she comes back to Earth at the end of this giant battle and is like, hey, yo, Optimus, what the heck are you doing here on Earth? The fight is on Cybertron. We can easily take it now. Leave Earth to the Decepticons. We don't have to die for these people, is basically what she's saying. And yeah, which there's a pretty gruesome, brutal Transformers death, like would have been a Red Band comic if that. Yeah, anyway. So they get into a bit of a tussle. And Alita basically challenges Optimus for the right to lead the Autobots. And he's like, hey, that's not how it works. That's never been how it works. That's how it works with those guys, the Decepticons, but that's not how it works with us. Excuse me. And so he's like, they like literally get into a fist fight, and the only reason that Optimus actually starts to fight back is because Alita starts to go after Cliffjumper. So fight ensue. I'm explaining this really badly. Just look it up if you really want to know what's going on. I said I was going to read it from the wiki, and I probably should have, but here we are. Oh well. Oh well. So Optimus decides at the end of this fight, okay, there's only one way to deal with this, and it's to let the matrix of leadership, the mystical, thingy, MacGuffin of the original Transformers movie, let it decide who should lead the Autobots. And all of us are thinking, well, it's obviously him. No. So it decides to pick Alita, who is now known as Alita Prime at the end of the issue. Very creative name. I like it. Whatever. I'm being sarcastic. And then Optimus just strips the Prime off of his name. He doesn't look like Optimus Prime anymore. He's got this new design, which I think looks really good, but he's not a Prime anymore. He does not technically lead the Autobots. So now that she's the Prime, quote unquote, she lets off this whole thing saying, okay, if you want to stay out here on Earth, you're no longer an Autobot. You're a traitor. You're not coming back to Cybertron. You're staying here. So half of them go with her. Half of them stay with Optimus. Everybody's been referring to it as the Great Divorce of the Transformers. So, and this is how the 5th volume of the Transformers run has ended. In G.I. Joe, Duke and Optimus have basically, it's a cute little crossover where Duke and Optimus have a heart-to-heart after the events of issue 30, where they're talking about giving up leadership to save people and all of this other stuff. And Duke kind of realizes, which, by the way, Duke has had a bit of a vendetta against the Transformers because, well, Starscream literally hand clapped his buddy. And yeah, there's the context there. This is really poorly explained, but this is kind of stream of consciousness. Which is what most of this podcast is. Let's face it.
Of course.
Yeah. So, a lot of things going on. I feel the need to put my opinion out there because everybody has said, "Oh, this is the end of the Transformers run. It is all bad now." Which issue 31 doesn't come out until like next week, 2 weeks even. So we don't know if it's all bad yet. But, oh, it's all bad now. They took Prime away from Optimus. I don't think that it's that bad of a call. I have definitely been, let's face it, I'm a pro wrestling fan. Let it play out is mostly in my vocabulary. The euphoria that was felt at the end of WrestleMania 40 would not have been the same without the events of WrestleMania 39. That's all I'm going to say about that. So if they do it good and they do it right, great. People are concerned, and I'm moderately concerned too, just because of the quality of Volume 5. So thus far, this is where I pull up the notes. It really felt like from issues 25 to 30 that, because we switched authors from Daniel Warren Johnson to Robert Kirkman, it felt like in this first volume, Kirkman was like, okay, all of the stories that were done back here that are not yet resolved, time to wrap them up. Let's set the table for my stuff. And you took 5 issues to do that. And I don't think that we needed to, especially when something as monumental as Thundercracker, who's notorious Decepticon, pulled a face turn and defected to the Autobots. There's a lot of story that you could have there of people being like, hey, I don't want this guy on the team because he killed my buddy or whatever. And that's just not going to be done. So that's odd. Yeah, that's odd. The only character that I think that Kirkman really does well, like other than just generally he does well, I guess. Like it's mostly cohesive. He doesn't really write Optimus very well for whatever reason. The dialogue is really bad. Most of the dialogue is a problem. That's a very common complaint. The only character that I think he does really well is Megatron, because he's just letting him go psycho. But yeah. Anyway, there's my large disorganized rant of Transformers and G.I. Joe. I'm going to leave it there. To end on a positive note, I did also pick up, and I forgot to picture this one. Batman issue 7 from Matt Fraction. This is my favorite single issue of a comic I have ever read.
Dang.
It is the coolest thing. Okay. I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not. The Joker hasn't really been an interesting character for about what year is it? 2026? About 10, 12 years now. Since the end of the Arkham games.
Okay. Fair.
He's the Joker, baby.
And exactly. And the Joker has always very much led into, especially 21st century Joker, has led into the horror and the brutality side of things. This flips it on its head. It makes him scheming. The entire issue is him and Batman just having a conversation, and he is the most unpredictable that I have ever seen the Joker. Very good. Very cool.
Nice.
That's good to see. That's good to hear.
In terms of other things I'm watching, just real quick, Daredevil Born Again season 2 started dropping this week. Very, I like that opening. I like that first episode so much that I think I'm going to try and find another one of these guys and try and paint it black.
Nice.
There's that. I started watching Invincible. It's been all right. I feel like I'm not like blown away by any of it, but you know.
Fair.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I got. Jacob, what you got?
Ooh, oh boy. It's been
Oh boy.
I've been sinking my teeth into some pretty good television shows and movies this past couple of weeks. I did what I'm dubbing the Smiling Marathon. I've watched all of Smiling Friends from season 1 to season 3 for the first time.
Heck yeah,
I've
man.
watched every single thing. I don't know, really good. At some parts, very confused and very, very like grossed out.
Yes.
But I do think it's very funny, and I'm disappointed it's going away. I think it's great humor, but there are some moments in it that I visibly like cringe and feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
which is
the appeal.
kind of funny. That is the appeal. I think it's something that I'd be willing to watch again. It's funny. I really like it. I like how they do like shorts on YouTube and things like that of like extra clips and stuff, and it's just like such good meta humor, and it's so funny. Like I could see myself quoting that all the jokes like for hours on end, just having those in the chamber. But I'm disappointed that they're not going to make any more. I want to see more, but I think maybe someday they'll come back. They kind of left the door open to say that maybe they'll come back someday, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I probably 9 out of 10 out of 10. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
There you go.
And speaking of comedies and things like that, I have been on a Ted streak lately. I have, for the first time ever, I've seen Ted 1 and 2.
Oh my.
I've seen both Ted 1 and 2. Never seen those before. Honestly, hot take, I like Ted 2 more than Ted 1. That might not be a popular take, but I did like Ted 2 more. And the box, I mean, I think like reviewers might say differently, but for me, I think Ted 2 had more jokes that landed, I think. And I've seen the first season of Ted TV show and the first 4 episodes of the season 2 of the Ted's TV show. And they get away with, there's some pretty raunchy stuff.
Yeah.
There's some pretty inappropriate stuff in that.
What is it?
TV show,
the
man.
entire second episode? Is that the one with him and the
entire second? You know what's funny? I actually watched the first 2 of season 2 before I realized it was season 2.
Oh.
So I actually watched those. And then I had to go back I watched all of season 1, and then I watched 2 more of season 2. But what was
It's the one where I think it's the one where Ted is in the relationship with the older woman and the hijinks that ensue.
That's episode 2 of season 2.
Yeah.
Yep. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Like, that was I was like, they could do this on TV.
No, that's why it's on streaming.
That's true. But it is funny. I like all the characters. They all have like I actually ought to be laughed watching that show. There's actually some really funny jokes that are really hit. I think it's funnier than the movies. I think it's better than the movies.
It is
The
better
show
than
was
the
really
movies.
good.
I'm
So yeah,
I
I would say TV show, Ted 2, Ted 1 in terms of how good it all is.
yeah.
But yeah, so I've been doing that, which has been fun. I actually kind of want to watch the rest of Ted 2 season 2 now.
Yep.
I would do that probably this week sometime. Because I think I have 4 more episodes to go. And one thing I also thought about Smelling Friends that I liked was that it was just a quick 12-minute episodes. Like it was really quick,
Yes.
and I could like kind of burn through the whole season in one day or like one couple hour span, and it felt good. And then like the TED one's like 30 to 40 minutes, which I think is pretty good for that. Like that's enough time to get the whole plot line of the story out. And but yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I think Peacock and HBO Max have been my go-to services lately for watching stuff. I do have to watch Daredevil stuff. I got to catch up on Daredevil because I need to see the new seasons, and I'm excited for Wonder Man season 2 got announced.
Oh,
That's exciting.
I am excited about that one.
That is exciting. Wonder Man season 1 was great. Watched that the day it came out. Watched the whole thing. It was great. Loved it a lot. I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. I want to watch the rest of Ted, and I have to find something else next. I think Daredevil will be next. And then I kind of want to maybe I'll try Peacemaker. I don't know. We'll see what's next, but I have to use my HBO Max to the most capacity.
Yeah, Peacemaker's all right.
I have to give that a shot.
Yeah.
Maybe The Boys
Oh, there you
again.
go.
Get back into that.
The Boys is good.
I watched the first 5 episodes, but I haven't got back to it since then. It's like it's an anime or something. That's just me with
Weird.
anime.
It's just how it goes.
Watch the first.
A lot of
This
them
show.
like that.
This show is amazing. Never watched it again.
Man, wonder what you could be referring to. I just don't know.
Yeah,
I
probably
don't
something
know.
probably something really good that I can't remember.
Something really, really good. Yeah, maybe. Something that might appear on somebody's watch before you die list. I don't know.
Maybe you'd have to go back to the last
Oh.
episode and find out.
You might have to, yeah.
I might. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be it for me for that segment. That was a doozy.
That was a doozy.
Indeed, I
Brother's been watching
apologize for
stuff.
the Transformers coded rant.
It'd be like that.
I like the rant. I think that's really good.
Felt like I needed to get that off
I
my
think
chest. Just stick with it.
It's good that you're so passionate about something like that.
That's the hope. It could be bad, but
It could be.
there's only one way to find out,
you
and
know.
that's to stick with it. So
Yeah,
anyway,
indeed. Anyways,
speaking of heroes.
what have I been watching?
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah.
have not spoken.
Sorry.
I need a hero.
Golly, man.
I had a good segue there, and I had to try it. I'm sorry.
It was right there. It was
It's
right there. Oh, well. Speaking of heroes, I decided that
Yoink.
I was going to watch Jessica Jones because
Hey!
I've never seen any of that universe outside of Daredevil and Punisher. So
That's fair.
yeah, it's just, the amount of times we've talked about it in the past couple episodes, talking about, hey, you need to watch this, you need to watch this, you need to watch this. And I was like, wait, I haven't watched this. And then with her, coming back in Daredevil Born Again season 2, I'm like, should probably, watch the show. Honestly, season 1, good stuff.
Season 1's the best
It took me a couple episodes to get there
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't know, whatever. But then it got there, and I was like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah. How far are you in? Because I was watching it last week, I think.
I've just finished season 1. I haven't.
Oh,
watched
okay.
anything
So
else yet.
you like got through the whole David Tennant Kilgrave thing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's so good in that.
I hate him so much
Yes.
in the best way possible.
Which is insane because he's also
Like-
the 10th Doctor and he's my favorite.
Gosh, what an awful dude.
He's
It's so uncomfortable.
yes.
I'm like, dude, what? Stop. Don't.
Don't do that.
No.
Why?
I think I might have to add this to my list too. I gotta watch this.
When-
I gotta watch.
Yeah, you should.
Like when he buys the house, it blew my mind.
Yeah.
So I was
When he
like,
bought,
what?
initially I was like, okay, why is
Bruh.
he just randomly buying this random guy's house? And I was like, oh,
The reveal of the
yeah,
road signs is just phenomenal. I'm trying to avoid spoilers as
it's
much as
so
possible
good.
for Jacob,
So good.
but
Yeah.
it's so good.
The one thing I'll say though is I think it's episode 3, the episode where she is trying to like spy on this chick's husband, right? And it turns out that they were
Oh yeah,
corroborating, or however you say that word.
yeah.
When she's, done with her little temper tantrum and walks out of the room, you can see a cameraman.
Oh, I'd never noticed that.
Mm. I caught it right away and I was like, oh, I really hope that's like some secret plot line where somebody's been following her. And
Well,
it never came back up. And I was like, oh, you're telling me there's a second cameraman in season 2?
no. Not that I can remember. It's been a hot minute since I've watched the other seasons.
Been a hot minute. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna do the whole like Defenders run just to do it.
I am always of the opinion you got to do it at least once.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that means watching Iron Fist.
No, it doesn't. I skipped Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, this is bad. And I Wikipedia'd it.
I'm gonna try.
And it was good luck. Let me know how that goes.
No, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, aside from Jessica Jones, a lot of the anime season for winter has wrapped up, including one Freerun Beyond Journey's End. Holy Peak.
Holy
so good.
peak.
Oh, I gotta catch up.
Holy
I
Peak.
catch up.
Didn't you say you watched some of season 2?
Yes, I watched at least 5 episodes of season 2. So
Okay. Yeah, I think it's episode 8. There is an insane fight scene, and I love it, and it's amazing.
8.
8.
What am I? Yeah, what am I at right now? I'll look it up right now while you're talking.
Yeah, I talked about it a bit last episode because it's also on my list of something that everybody should watch. But the music especially is just S tier stuff, man. It makes every fight scene like that much better. Aside from Freerun, Jujutsu Kaisen has also wrapped up the first part of his season 3, I think, maybe. Honestly dropped a really good episode to close this part. And I know I've kind of talked about how much I didn't really care for this season, and I think I figured out why. So, minor spoilers, but there's a character named Yuta Akotsu. He appeared in the Jujutsu Kaisen 0 movie, which is phenomenal, and he's my favorite character in the whole franchise. And so he finally, at the end of season 2, shows up, and you're thinking, oh man, season 3 gonna include this guy a lot. It's gonna be a super cool, storyline or whatever. Well, they basically don't use him for most of the season, so I basically just got bait and switched. I was like, oh yeah, my favorite character's coming back. All right. And then he just wasn't there. And so I just didn't care for like half of this season. But then the last episode dropped. And that was some good stuff. Because he finally showed back up. The other reason is because I've heard the ending to the manga is like downright awful. So my care for the series is kind of really dipped since then. But yeah. Other than that, just a new season of Marvel Rivals. Taking up a lot of my time.
Rivals,
New character
yeah.
White Fox. White Fox is fun, but this isn't my take. I've heard this take from, I don't remember which content creator. She is the most balanced support character in a game full of unbalanced support characters. So, like,
is that a good thing or a bad
individually, I don't know.
Might
I
be
don't know.
good for game health, bad for her viability.
Yeah. Because she doesn't do enough healing to be like the main healer for your team, but she does too much to be like your secondary.
Oh.
Like you can't run her as a triple support because then you're stealing your ult charge from your invis, your cloak and dagger,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. I know that makes a lot of sense, Garrett. But
Makes great sense.
she's very fun to play. And I'm definitely gonna have to lord her because she has one of the coolest lord icons in the game.
It is cool. Yeah.
It's really cool. And then there's a new zombies map for Black Ops 7 too. This is the last thing, but decent. Yeah. Good boss fight. I like the boss fight, but it's basically just Nuketown but extended, so whatever. But we're getting a new map in season 3.5 Reloaded, so
Oh,
that's
I
cool.
gotta get back on that.
Yeah, man, I gotta get you through these Easter eggs, get you caught up.
I know. I got a lot easier to go through.
Yeah. Only 3. That's not too bad.
That's true. And I guess technically the game before too, I got to get that Easter egg done. We never beat that one.
Yeah, we got to get Reckoning done, but
yeah,
we got to finally beat Richtofen. But
yeah, which is kind of BS. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, that fight sucks.
Part of me thinks I can count it as half done. I'll count it as half beaten.
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten there.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of Call of Duty, I'll make this quick because we've been yapping for too long and we need to talk about some superheroes. There has been a revival of Modern Warfare 2019 as of late, these past couple weeks. It's shot up in player count because it went on sale. What in the world, man? That game sucks so much butt. I can't believe that's the game we're reviving. It's so bad. In my top 3 worst Call of Duties I've ever played, and I've been playing since Black Ops 2. And I've played the ones before that too. That game is terrible, and it is the reason that Call of Duty is in the place that it's in, and I can't believe we're shining a light on it again. This is ridiculous. Come on, man. Come on. The game is horrible.
Yeah, I have a differing opinion from that, but But
yeah, no, that game's terrible.
Well, I think I look at it through rose-tinted glasses because that's the game that kind of was going crazy, and then COVID happened, so it was like the COVID game, one of the COVID games, I hope I can say that in the podcast. I hope I can. But it was one of those kind of games where like you're stuck at home and everyone's playing Call of Duty and they're playing the Warzone and things like that, and that's like the first iteration of Warzone, which I think I can agree with you that it kind of Warzone ruined modern CODs. I agree with you on that. But the original Warzone was a special experience, I think, as a COD player to go during COVID to play that. And then when Cold War came out, that was also like a special time. Cold War was great.
Cold War was great. I love Cold
War. That it was good that Cold War came out when it did, because you're right, like 2019 was getting stale, and then Cold War, and then that was fun for a long time.
I could go on the longest rant about all the things wrong with 2019. It has taken us 5 years to recover some things. Like Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 are still trying to fix stuff that happened from that game. We just got our prestige system back last year in Black Ops 6.
That's crazy.
Because Modern Warfare 2019 took it away from me.
That's insane.
I hate it. I promise you, go back and play that game. You'll hate it.
I'll have to try.
$6.
That Steam, is cheap. So, that is cheap.
Hey, speaking of the Steam sale, I did finally pick up Ghost of Tsushima. Phenomenal.
You know what? I'm glad, because I've seen it every night. I see like the top and the bottom right that you're playing Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. And I see that pop like, oh, he's playing Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, great. I'm glad you like it because it is a very good game.
It is a good game.
Incredible.
I'm glad you're playing it.
So I'm gonna make a recommendation to those that have some knowledge of the samurai genre of like movies and stuff, play through to the first play until you get thrown off of the bridge. That's about all you can say.
Mhm.
In Kurosawa mode. It is black and white. It is in Japanese with English subtitles. It's phenomenal. And you still pick up on all of the story beats. After that, you can switch to English.
Yeah.
But that first bit of the game, that really set the tone. And it was so cool.
It's so cool.
It's such a good game.
I love that game so much. I need to replay it. Should probably also finish Ghost of Yote, but you know,
Is that one not as good?
we'll get there. No, it's still pretty good. I think I haven't really played enough to have a valid opinion on it. It came out at a really bad time
Yeah.
because like Pokemon came out the next week, and I was like, oh well, there goes that.
Yep.
So
That's how it
Right.
goes.
I don't know why I picked up that racing simulator game, the Beam NG, I think it's called, or something like that.
Which one is that?
That's like the one. It's like the real time physics engine, like racing game, where like you play.
Oh.
It's got like a sandbox environment, and it actually is really good with. It's like it's really one of the best physics engines I've seen, and it's just kind of fun. You can do, and I kind of have to figure out the mods that you need. Like there's probably gonna be essential mods, or like it'll make it so much more fun to goof around and things like that. So I'm gonna try that out. But I'm thinking about what I should get next. But I mean, right now it's kind of in a lull for games coming out. I think there isn't much lately coming out soon. Maybe there. Let's see. I guess we had Pocopia, and then Resident Evil came out. That was kind of a big 1-2 punch in February.
games of the year,
Yeah, I don't know what's next, but
and then
I think
Crimson Desert that just came out.
that
not
did
that
come
long
out.
ago.
I've heard people don't like it, but it looks.
I've
cool.
heard very mixed things.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'd like to try that. I think if it gets on sale, because I think for $70 I might pass on that. But if it were to go down to maybe 40 or 45, I think I'd consider it, trying it. But yeah, I think we just got Pokemon Champions on April 8th. I might try that. I know it's like, I think it's going to be kind of a pay to win Pokemon game, I think, which is kind of crazy to say, but
Yep.
but you know, that's that. And then I don't know what I think that's kind of about. I guess that Tamagotchi Life is coming out, but I'm not interested in that too much, honestly. But I know some people love
Yeah,
that.
I've seen some funny clips recently, but most of them are pretty stale already.
Yeah.
You know what funny clips for games that I've been seeing? Oh, I'm trying
What's
to
that?
move
What's
my
that?
camera up. Is the Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh, yeah.
That has been my
Yep.
entire feed. I can't even believe it either. It's wild.
Thomas the Tank.
Can't even believe
Thomas
that.
the Tank Engine.
Did you guys know that across the pond they refer to the guy with the hat as the fat controller? Like,
No shot.
Really?
yes.
Well, I know what I'm calling him now. The fat
Yep.
controller.
There's a joke somewhere in
fat
there, but I'm
controller.
not gonna make
There
it.
is the fat controller.
Probably
He holds
smart.
all the GLP ones in his hand.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
At that point, he's just the controller.
Just the controller. Yeah.
Xbox or PlayStation. Anyway, that was a bad one.
Not
I guess
sponsored.
Focus Cities, I guess.
Speaking of heroes,
Bubba
Speaking of
G.
heroes.
shall we get into our top 5 heroes, gentlemen? We want to start with heroes
We
or
could.
villains?
Did we want to? I think it's got to be heroes. Speaking
End
of
with the
heroes, do we
villains,
want to?
though?
That's true.
We did
I don't know.
not.
We didn't
We
really
did
plan
not
this
work
out.
this out before the podcast.
No.
Did we want to mention a specific trailer that might have dropped though?
Oh,
Oh,
So we were
yeah,
kinda talking about
Spider-Man
that.
came out.
Yeah, buddy.
it's gotta be Frank.
It looks good.
Frankly,
hang on.
Let me be frank.
I'm turning this up. I'm sorry if I blow out eardrums. Headphone warners be warned. But for strictly comedic effect, Peter Parker is depressed, and I'm happy about it. So,
Yes, sir.
here's the deal. Spider-Man is notoriously one of those characters that is always kind of down on his luck. And to finally see Tom Holland in that context, I'm kind of excited for it.
Very, very excited.
Also,
it'd be an interesting take on it. Yeah,
indeed. Punisher looks good in there. He's getting a special after. I didn't realize that was coming out that soon. Did you see that?
I remember I saw something. I didn't really look into it though.
So Born Again finishes, and then the next week is the Punisher special.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited, and it's going to be like an hour.
Nice.
So should be good. Should be good.
Good stuff. Should be good.
So he's becoming the Man Spider, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that theory.
And Sadie Sink is the one character, right? That turns him into the Man Spider.
Isn't it confirmed what Sadie is, or?
I could have
I don't
sworn
think it's
they
been confirmed
that she was Rachel Summers, which didn't make any sense. Which is
That's
why
what I thought I
it was
saw, but I don't know if it's
BS.
accurate or not. That might not be accurate.
I've seen too many theories.
I did see that. I did see that though.
I don't believe it until that movie comes out.
Yeah, I forget who's the. I'm trying to find the
Spider-Man name.
Fan theories. Spider-Man, the new one.
Spider-Man. Frank.
What's a good clickbaity one that can give us all the fan theories about who Sadie Sink is playing?
PMC.
Let me tell you something, Webhead.
Which he's gonna say that in the thing.
He better. Listen, it's John Bernthal. He's gonna say something. Let me tell you something.
He's gonna tell somebody something.
He's gonna tell somebody something. He has to. It's John Bernthal.
That's just how it goes.
That's just what he does.
That's
great.
I've been flashbanged.
Flashbang out.
Throwing flashbang.
Throwing flashbang.
Anyway, so he's turning into the Man Spider, and Sadie Sink probably has something to do with it. Yeah. I cannot find that character for the life of me. But
I know I'm thinking of the wrong character, but
it's not Madam Web.
No. For some reason, the name Madeline Pryor is in my head, but I don't think that's who that character is.
That is not who that character is.
No, that's somebody else. That's the Jean Grey clone, right?
Yep.
So I feel like I saw that theory floating around too, and I was like, well, we got to get Jean Grey first.
I was going to say, no, I agree. You have to get Jean Grey before you do that.
He said doo-doo.
Yep.
I
got nothing.
I don't know. But yeah, Beyond the Brand New Day looks good, and I'm excited.
Indeed.
There's also a tease of Rogue in there, perchance. Just chilling on the bus.
I saw
Rogue.
that.
JETS. Jets.
I was gonna say, I loved the comment that you made, Jacob, when I put that in the group chat. She's been through enough, and now you're making her a Jets fan.
It's not right. That's not right,
so
honestly.
Good.
That's not right to do to Rogue. I don't understand why they would
do it like that.
Was it Kirby?
It's not right.
Was it Curb Your Enthusiasm that had the episode where the guy? Never mind. I'm not gonna go on that one. Yeah. Anyway, Man Spider.
Man Spider.
Man Spider arc. There we go. What was the person that turned him into Man Spider? Oh no, this is from the 90s cartoon where he just
Oh no.
did that one day.
He just did that.
He just kind of did
Just
that
because.
one day. Oh, the Man Spider was voiced by Jim Cummings.
Well, how about that?
Huh.
Ain't that a kick in the pants?
Weird. Jim Cummings is in everything. Good for him. Winnie the Pooh, Hondo Naka, dude's lived. I could not find that character for the life of me. Doesn't matter. She does some mutation thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, speaking of heroes.
Speaking of heroes.
Last comment on the Spider-Man trailer. Spider-Man is in the 21st century. Flip phone, baby.
Flip phone, baby.
Oh,
Broke, but can still afford the newest model.
And it's a Samsung too. Hang on. This is a Motorola. And it is hot pink because it was $200 cheaper than the brown one. All right. That's it.
Chuck a case on it, call it a day.
Chuck a case on it. Nobody will notice. Phone shopping with Garrett.
Pink's a good guy color anyways.
Yeah, who cares? It's just a phone.
Indeed. So are we starting with heroes or starting with villains, guys?
I don't
What's the call
know.
here?
I vote we flip a coin and heads are heroes, tails are villains.
We could do that, or I'll spoil the game a little bit. We're talking about villains in the game. So we could start villains, interlude with heroes, go back to villains.
Okay.
So start with villains.
Yes.
All right, that works with me. Villains is
All
the one
right.
I'm least prepared for, so I'm going to be making a lot of on-the-fly
Cool.
decisions here. I'm doing the Randy
good thing you're
Savage.
third.
I'm doing the Randy Savage finger thing a lot right now. Yeah.
The finger thing.
Oh yeah. My favorite thing about the cream of the crop promo is that that little cup of cream that he uses just materializes out of nowhere.
Of course.
He wasn't holding it when he walked in. I don't know where it came
He's
from.
a magician.
Good for him, man. Anyway,
man. Just kept it
So-
in a pocket dimension.
I guess. So here's how we're going to do this. It's going to be very similar to the way that we've done top fives since the dawn of the podcast. We're going to go Isaac, then Jacob, then me in that order. We're going to go 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. But we're going to start with our honorable mentions. Isaac, do you have any honorable mentions?
I do. So I'll run through them real quick. So the only DC character to show up on either list, by the way, because Marvel household and whatnot. Joker, because
Wow.
you kind of have to.
Honorable mention.
Yeah,
huh?
I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not a DC guy.
You guys are a Marvel house.
But
okay.
it very much a Marvel house. Yeah. Joker, classic. He's got to show up on here somewhere, even if he's not in the actual list. I really liked the Joker movie, the first one. Didn't see the second one, but first one was really good.
I heard not
so.
good things about the second one.
Yep, me too, which is why I didn't see it. Also, it was, as soon as I heard it was a musical, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yep, I'm out.
Oh, musical.
I'm out.
Musical. We know a guy that likes musicals here.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, go back and watch episode 24.
I need to try
next up on my honorable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to go on to the stupidest tangent in the entire world.
Please.
I need-
This is tangent
It's a
episode.
DisplayShelf podcast. We may tangent if we wish.
I was going to
You
say.
may tangent if you wish that.
Tangent episode featuring our favorite superheroes.
Yeah, pretty much. I need to do that thing where you watch The Wizard of Oz, but after the MGM lion disappears, you start playing Dark Side of the Moon from Pink Floyd. Evidently, they line up like perfectly.
Nice.
I need to do that.
Next up, I have Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock. Also not quite making my list, but could be there because Spider-Man 2 is a masterpiece. Cool character. Taskmaster also makes my honorable mentions because he is a very cool character. We don't talk about the one from Black Widow. That's not Taskmaster. That's a whole other character. The Red Skull, very cool villain. Really liked him in First Avenger. Was really shocked and happy when he showed back up in Infinity War and Endgame. Kingpin makes my list for honorable mentions as well because of his appearance in Daredevil and that universe. And then also the Spider-Verse movies. Good stuff. And we talked about the show earlier. I think Kilgrave makes my list for honorable mentions.
There you go.
Kilgrave, Purple Man, whatever you want to refer to him as.
Purple guy.
I just felt
The purple man.
purple guy. He just made me feel so uncomfortable. And like, yeah,
There you go.
I had to put him on here. So that's my honorable mentions. I could probably throw like a bunch of other names around, but you know.
Indeed. Jacob, who are your honorable mentions?
All right, so I have a couple. I actually have a good amount here. And I'm looking at it. My villain honorable mentions. I have Doc Ock is one of them, just because. Why not put Doc Ock in there? I have Apocalypse on here, which actually probably could be on the list, honestly. But I have Apocalypse as one of the options.
There you go.
I don't know much about Mephisto, but I think Mephisto deserves a mention. As I think you can consider him a villain. I think you can.
He's the devil.
Yeah, I think he's a villain.
Yeah,
He's
You
pretty
better
villainous.
consider him a villain.
He's got to be a
I would
villain.
consider. I would think so.
Stay
I
back.
I mean, this is
also
America.
have.
It could be, anyway.
I also have.
Moving swiftly on.
Yes.
I also have Rhino on the list just because.
Ah.
I have. I guess I don't know if I can. I mean, I consider them maybe anti-heroes / villains depending on which media. I put Harley Quinn and Black Cat. I guess those are kind of like villains plus could be good or could be,
Yeah.
I think those are. But I think of them as more baddies. I guess I don't know if villains, maybe baddies is the right term.
Oh, you got that right.
For that. Yeah. Oh, yes. Baddies is the.
No.
I agree with that as well. I agree
No.
with that as well.
No.
And then I have.
Not on my
Have
good
you
Christian
seen the Marvel
podcast.
Rivals design?
Yeah. And then I have MODOK as one of them as well. He
Oh,
creeps me
yeah.
out. And then Poison Ivy as a villain as well. I had a lot more villain honorable mentions. than I thought I
My
would,
short
but-
list
Man,
for villains had 6 villains, and now I'm like reassessing the whole thing because I forgot a lot.
See, yeah, MODOK is like sneaking in there too now. Because did you guys watch the Superhero Squad show as a kid?
Yeah.
I did not.
Dude, that show ruled. And MODOK was one of like the, he was the AIM,
He was like one of
The
the
big
main
AIM
guys.
villain there. and he rules, man.
I always like the
The,
way that they used him.
Quantumania MODOK is
No bueno.
yeah, but
I always like the way that MODOK was
Superhero
used
Squad.
in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It was always he was very menacing there, which is hard to do when you're just a big floating head
yeah, with little baby legs.
with a little baby leg.
Little baby leg.
Little baby leg.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby, got the little baby legs. My Dusty Rhodes impression.
The road.
Got them little
The
legs,
Modoc baby leg. Anyways.
little leg, daddy. Hey, Ric Flair.
Oh boy.
It's spiraling.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Oh no, this is not good.
Sorry, guys. We've unleashed the Dusty
We're spinning
Rhodes
out of control.
impression on the podcast. Ric Flair.
It's
Let me
going to
tell
be
you
here for the
something,
next
Daddy.
10 episodes. Stay tuned.
We got
Until
to
we
move.
trap him again in his lava lamp.
We got to move on to my honorable mentions, Daddy. All right. Anyway, that devolved.
Yes.
Anyway, I lost it there. Honorable mentions. I'm like quickly assessing some of my list. Lex Luthor is on the honorable mentions. Who else is on the honorable mentions? You know, I do genuinely think for the David Tennant portrayal alone, Kilgrave is on there. I've tried to do my list from both a comic and everything perspective, but I think for that alone, Kilgrave makes the honorable mentions. Bullseye,
Ooh, yep.
both in mainly because of the comics, but also because what they're getting ready to do, I think, is going to be very cool in Daredevil with him. Who else? I always found Deadshot really cool. He was always a cool villain. Scarecrow for the Arkham Knight video game alone. Very cool. Again, kind of falls into the anti-hero realm. Red Hood falls in both honorable mentions for heroes and villains. I'm really stalling so that I can make a quick decision here. Deathstroke was always very cool. Whether it be the Arkham games, whether it be the his portrayal in CW's Arrow, anything like that. Ra's al Ghul too. He's had some good stuff with Nolan and all of that. You can't mention Nolan without Bane. I think that the best Bane.
True.
I mean, I have not read Nightfall. It is a massive run. It's on the list. But I can't afford the 3-volume omnibus. Or I'm not paying for that. I'm waiting until maybe the compact series. Maybe you guys can knock some volumes together for that. They're doing Injustice after I read the whole thing a year ago.
Yeah, after you did the whole thing and even played the games.
Even played the game, just the first one. That Injustice 2 omnibus is still sealed in there. It is sitting in it is sitting in a drawer that I have referred to as the book hole, which is where all the unread items go. But best Bane, in my opinion, is the Bane from Absolute Batman. He's 12 feet tall, and he will mess you up. And you're just like, how on earth is this Batman going to do this? It's impossible. And yet, it gets done eventually. All right, I think that pretty much covers my honorable mentions. Oh, Doc Ock. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man the video game, most of the cartoons that I watched as a kid. Yep.
Direct gun plus blah.
Oh, I guess I got to throw Venom on there too.
Venom.
A creative way. His creation was a very creative way to sell toys and get Spider-Man out of the black suit. Thank you, Todd McFarlane.
There we go.
Not the only McFarlane that we thanked on this podcast. Thank you, Seth, for Ted. Anyway.
Indeed. It's a shame we didn't have any McFarlane toys.
It's because I kind of don't like the... Anyway. Not the biggest
Anyways,
fan. Not the biggest
crack
fan.
into the...
Not
the biggest fan.
We've had Dusty Rhodes and Macho Man.
It's going great.
It's going
I thought
phenomenal.
the next episode was our wrestling episode. All right.
Isaac, who's your
Let's crack
number
into
5
the
on the
top
villains?
5. So my number 5 on the villains is what most people would consider to be the undisputed Marvel villain. Dr. Doom is on my list.
There you go.
He's just cool, man.
He is cool.
And I've been getting into the Fantastic Four a lot more recently, and I'm nervous, excited for Doomsday, depending how that goes. We've talked about it before, but yeah, no, Doom is he is the quintessential Marvel villain. You know, people can say Thanos and whatever, but nowhere's no. It's Dr. Doom. He's awesome.
Yep. Indeed. Have you
Don't really have much more to say than that, but
have you been... I know you've got the ones that you've been buying. Have you read any of the Fantastic Four comics or no?
not really, no. But
I think Marvel Unlimited's
like
running
to.
a special right now. If you're looking for recommendations, let me
Might
know.
have to check that out then, you know.
We'll see. Jacob,
We'll see.
who's number 5 for you?
All right. Well, my number 5 villain, I have Galactus as my number 5 villain.
Ooh.
I think arguably you could make a case it could be higher on the list. I think that's fair to say. But it's also placed kind of a lot of the same universe as Dr. Doom does. So I think that you have and just the absolute gigantic thing he is in especially in the new movie. I mean, it's kind of intimidating. Just looking at him is intimidating, and the fact that he just goes around the universe and is known as the Destroyer, and destroys every planet that goes by, and just it's like, you know what? He spins the wheel and it lands on, oh, we're going with Earth today, and then he goes, okay, you're next, and then
Spaghetti.
it's kind of and then becomes spaghetti, pretty much spaghetti, and then it's kind of like I don't know if it makes him stronger each one he does, but that would make a lot of sense if it did. If it made him stronger for every planet he destroyed.
That's how he
That'd be an
survives.
interesting concept too. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense how he survives, and I think that it's again, it's just such a cool concept. I mean, he has so much destructive potential, and I'm a huge fan, and I really like what they did with him in the new movie. And I wish they did more with him instead of just being a giant cloud, which I think is an ominous thing, but I think would be much cooler if he actually saw his physical form as well in the old movies too. But that's the past. The past is the past now. But I think that's my number 5 villain.
Yeah, I feel like a fool because I totally left him off my list. He's retroactively getting added.
He's an HM at least. No, he's
Come
an
on.
HM.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's definitely an honorable
What am
mention.
I doing?
I always like how Galactus is used a lot in comics as a demonstration of power. So when you get into your Infinity Gauntlets and stuff like that, he's there assisting the heroes by being like a middleman to like the Living Tribunal and all of these like high cosmic entities, because he's up there kind of with them. So it's really interesting there. And then minor spoilers for Secret Wars, but not the movie, but the comic. But like he's used to demonstrate Doom's power when Doom makes him his kid's pet. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff. definitely recommend reading Secret Wars, especially as we draw closer to Doomsday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it me?
What is your number 5?
No, 5 for you.
What is my number 5? I'm pulling the numbers.
Number 5.
I have a short list, but the numbers are coming off the top of my head. At number 5, I'm going Kingpin. I always like how Kingpin, in the comics at least, is the big bad of New York City. So it takes Daredevil, it takes Spider-Man, it takes Punisher to even get close to him. And he's always a very foreboding presence. He's always very intimidating. Love the Frank Miller run of Daredevil comics just because of kind of how petty Kingpin gets a little bit. Yeah, Kingpin. And Vincent D'Onofrio does an amazing job in the Netflix series as well as in Born Again of bringing that character to life. He is large and in charge and larger than life.
Large and in charge.
Vanessa.
I was just getting ready to do the impression.
Vanessa.
This is the Impressions podcast.
Don't touch Vanessa.
You embarrassed me in front of Vanessa. That's such a cool moment in the Daredevil show. Not to spoil anything, but a particular character interrupts a date and gets met with the punishment. And it is brutal, but it is phenomenal.
Yeah, Kingpin's awesome.
Yeah, Kingpin's great. But that is our number 5s, bringing us on into our number 4s. Isaac, kick us off.
Number 4. I have the Metallic Menace, Mr. Clanker, Ultron in my number 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you
Dude,
go.
Ultron is so cool. And I feel like that's all my list is going to be. Dude, this guy's so cool.
Dude, this guy's sick.
Sounds like a 10-year-old, but like we're talking about supervillains here. But like the whole concept of Ultron is just immaculate.
Yep.
And he kind of got done a little bit dirty. I'm so mad that he's just a 1-movie villain because he's not a 1-movie villain.
No, it's
in the MCU.
He could have been a saga. And there's many comics that back that up. There's many cartoons. Again, not to keep bringing it up, but one of my favorite cartoons as a kid was Earth's Mightiest Heroes. And I think that is the best portrayal of Ultron.
Dude's a menace.
Dude is a menace.
Yeah.
He's a menace. And as much as I don't really care for What If, Infinity Ultron is sick.
Oh, yeah, that was really cool.
That's a cool concept, yeah.
Indeed. I think that for what Ultron was given in Age of Ultron, I think that James Spader ran away with that performance.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
that was incredible.
Cool. Granted, he might have just been playing the guy from Blacklist, which is another show that I need to watch, because that's another thing that's been popping up on my algorithm is clips of that show.
Yeah.
I think it's Blacklist. Yeah, he's great in that. In Ultron.
Yeah, he does a good job of, making you feel the power of the character, even if the movie doesn't really get there.
It doesn't. It was a step. I I hope that they bring Ultron back. I know that Vision's getting a show for whatever reason, other than like there's a lot of plot lines with Wanda and the kids that we got to resolve. But I hope that he
Yep.
comes back in that. I heard who's coming back in that.
That would be good.
That would
Get
be
my man some
great.
redemption.
Dead serious. Can't imagine that it's that big of a MCU shattering thing unless he's just brought back and he's there.
Right.
Pops up every now and then. I mean, that'd be cool.
It's like, hey, look, it's a pod of Ultron drones. Cool.
Hey, look. What are all these droids doing in the middle of the desert? What are we doing here?
What's a polar bear doing?
In Arlington, Texas. What the heck's a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
What? Oh my. Anyway.
So, yeah, Ultron, super powerful. Really cool design.
Sometimes.
Ultron's my number 4. Sometimes.
I don't know. I kind of have a affinity. There's the word of the day for his OG comics design. Because it's just like, yeah, here's what a robot would look like according to the 1970s.
The 19-somethings.
Checks to see when he debuted.
Flashbang.
68.
Fire the hole.
Yeesh. Yeah, no, that design is awesome.
Yeah, that one there is super cool. We're just on the Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
I like his design from the Age of Ultron run of the comics. Where he's like gold. Oh, come on. I just want to see the cover.
I just want to see the image, man.
I just want to see open image and new tab. Thank you. Yeah, like here, hang on. I'll share for the people. That's Isaac again.
The people.
Keep hitting the wrong button.
Hi,
but that is a great design for Ultron.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Phenomenal. Did you ever watch the I know you've talked about Ultimate Avengers and stuff. Did you ever watch, was it like New Avengers or Next Avengers where it was like their kids?
I did once. I don't remember a single thing about it.
I gotta find this.
Other than Ultron was there.
Yeah, but here it is.
Yeah, I don't really remember it.
08, it was like the kids of the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
And Ultron had taken over the world. It was a good little movie for...
That's right, yeah.
Oh, and Tom Kane was Iron Man. He was having a good year in 08, I guess. That and Clone Wars.
Right?
But yeah, for like direct to video stuff, movie, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. Only a 78-minute runtime. Hell yeah. Might watch that at some point.
That's not bad at all. I might rewatch that.
Who was I talking with? I was talking with one of my coworkers the other day about how it's like if a movie is 90 minutes or below, I'm immediately in because it's just like, oh yeah, low time commitment.
Yeah, it's not even an investment.
Right. Exactly. Anyway, Jacob, who's your number 4?
Number 4, I have the Joker, baby. I have the Joker at number 4, which I think you had to put the Joker on here somewhere. I mean, one of the more iconic crazy people or villains, or maybe crazy people. I think he also is kind of like a default to, like, especially like if you need a villain for something, it's like I think one of the people you think of is Joker. That's a good idea. So I think he's kind of a popular pick for a lot of people. Just to think about, like, I think if you asked people to name a villain, I think Joker would come up a lot of the time. Very popular one. I have never actually seen the new Joker movies. I would like to.
Same.
I have not seen those. I'm curious to. I think that maybe it could push. I mean, I guess would that are those considered like villain movies or just like a guy who goes crazy? I guess is that kind of like what that would be?
It's
Yeah.
I've never seen
I
it, but
mean-
the impression that I've always gotten from it was it was a superhero movie trying to be an art house flick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's a very different take on Joker than you get out of, Dark
Nicholson.
Knight or, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hard watch
In a good way or a
But-
bad way?
in a good way. It's a very, very uncomfortable movie.
Ah.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, I'll give it a try. But
It's really good though. I
But I
like
would
to attribute it, instead of being like a superhero movie, I say it's like a character study type of movie.
yeah.
So like it really focuses on the character of he's not even Joker at that point. He's not Joker until
he's like Bill
he's
Todd.
oh, Nye, the science guy.
yeah.
What was his Arthur?
Fleck.
That was it.
Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Oh, I picked up Red Dead.
Arthur.
Morgan.
Both of those
Just
on the
need
Steam
more
sale.
money.
Just need some.
One more big score, Arthur.
Is
Wait-
this train going to Tahiti?
Oh boy, brain rot is real.
I love that game. Isn't that kind of
Lenny!
also? Isn't that kind of also the plot of Joker? Is we need more money? Or am I just thinking the
Yeah,
killing
I mean,
joke?
The plot of
Definitely.
every movie. Well,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
real
Yeah, when you put
plot
it that
of
way.
everything.
It's the plot of life. We need more money.
We need more money, Arthur. Arthur.
Arthur.
Arthur.
My son, Arthur. My boy.
We need more money, Arthur. We need more money, and Ric Flair got it.
Boy, every time it comes around to your turn, all of a sudden you turn into Dusty Roads, baby.
That's the road, Daddy. Anyway, guess that does bring my turn, in which I get to pick the next victim off of the list. I'm gonna keep it with Spider-Man villains here, or Spider-Man adjacent. Green Goblin is always one that I find very interesting.
You have new world to conquer.
Exactly. In particularly Norman Osborn, right? Because he's like,
Mhm.
and this isn't my take. I just watched this entire video essay on it the other day from, I want to say, Mullet Man Comics. There's like a few of those that run around and do like the big video essays about characters and all of this. I gotta find it. I fell asleep to it the other night because that's what I do.
That's why we do.
That's
what
how,
we
that's
do.
how I fall asleep at night. For some reason, that and reruns of Transformers Prime at the moment because it was all right.
There you go.
Yeah, it was Mullet Man Comics that referred to him as the single most irredeemable villain out there. He will do, I mean, just alone, the Gwen Stacy incident, right? That's him. He is the most irredeemable person. He will tear apart Peter Parker's life and not even care. So, yeah, I've always just kind of liked the Green Goblin for that reason.
he's
It
cool.
just ultimate evil versus ultimate good. It just kind of works out, you know? What else did the Green Goblin do? I'm Googling things now.
You have a drip or drown, Spider-Man.
But Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin was
Nice.
amazing. An amazing call. What was that?
Yeah.
What?
Just I always think of the meme where they say, in this world, you either drip or drown, Spider-Man. And then it's William Dafoe, like, showing his cleats and stuff like that with, like, music in the background.
The Supreme jacket and everything.
Yeah.
The chains. Yeah.
Drip or drown,
Dripped out Willem
Spider-Man.
Dafoe.
Oh my.
In this world, you either drip or drown, Spider-Man.
I was gonna say he killed George Stacy, killed Gwen Stacy. Who else he killed here? Oh yeah, he killed Aunt May at one point.
Yep.
You know,
Squid
clones.
What?
Uncle Ben, what happened?
What?
Uncle,
Oh yeah. Okay. I see what
Uncle Ben.
I see what
Uncle
you're saying
Ben,
now.
what happened?
Squid Game.
Anyway, he's trying to come back into focus.
Anyway,
He's trying to come back into focus.
focus, baby, focus.
Focus, Daddy. Focus. All right. Anyway, yeah, Green Goblin, cool guy, not cool guy, terrible guy. That's what makes him a good villain.
Very cool guy.
Yeah. That's what makes him a good villain. Plus, I mean, Osborn went on to be like Iron Patriot and all this other stuff. So, rich dude just trying to torment a kid for very minimal reason.
Just because.
Just
Funny.
because. But Willem Dafoe, excellent choice for Green Goblin. I think him and No Way Home is so cool.
So good.
That fight with him and Tom Holland in the apartment building where they're like suplexing each other through walls and stuff. I'm just like, yeah.
This is what I signed up for, man.
That's it. That's it. But yeah,
Well, I might as well chime in here because my number 3 is Green Goblin.
Way.
So we'll just keep going. Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, Spider-Man 1 is great because Green Goblin is amazing.
Green Goblin is
and
amazing.
Like you said, Willem Dafoe does an amazing job. But No Way Home is really the movie that sells Goblin to me because there's the apartment complex scene, right? But there's also at the end, the end fight where he's just egging Peter on to kill him.
Yes.
Right. And the acting there is incredible. Everything.
And the only thing that
Blows me
stops
away.
him, and this is what I'm excited about for the next Spider-Man movie, the only thing that stops him from killing him is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Right.
Like, he was good at do it.
He was, yeah. He was ready to go.
And that same
guy killed Aunt May.
Right. And that same rage-fueled, depressed Peter Parker is going into this next movie. Give him a symbiote.
Back.
Give him a symbiote.
We're so
Give him a
bad.
symbiote. Let
Give him a
dance.
symbiote. Let him go. I want an entire movie with him in the symbiote suit, just slowly devolving into something incredibly violent. And then you can spend the next movie getting him out of the suit and fighting Venom.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, Goblin, I think his design is super cool too.
Which one?
And the whole pumpkin bombs thing.
All of
Exactly.
them? Yeah. I was going to say
The
Go ahead.
classic design is really cool. I know some people don't like the Power Ranger-esque design of the Raimi movies, but I think that's a cool suit.
Yeah. I tell you what one gets a lot of hate, but I always find cool is this guy right here. The ultimate Wow, really? The ultimate
geez.
Green Goblin?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, honestly.
It is
It's kinda-
because he's like it's like the Green Goblin, but he's the Hulk.
Yeah.
And like that's cool if you're into that sort of thing. And I kind of am. I need to read the Ultimate Spider-Man run. But yeah, I have a little bit of a connection to that because of the Ultimate Spider-Man TV series, which was coming out when I was like prime superhero television age, which like looking back, that one's not as good as some of the other ones, but like, you know, it was there. And we didn't
Right.
have streaming back then.
You gotta watch what you gotta watch.
Yeah. Back then, 2012, I think.
Back then. Back in my day,
Is that 2012?
we didn't have streaming services.
Back in my day, we turned on a cable television. And we would.
We didn't have no fancy tablet.
We would have to go through the guide and see what was on.
We'd have to search reminders for when the next time the episode's showing up. It
Oh
would
my
always
gosh.
be 2 weeks later.
Do you remember the reminders? That was
Yeah.
like when I figured out how those worked, game over.
Game changer.
Yes, it was a game changer. It's a beautiful time.
This was what season was it, or what year was this? Yeah, 2012. Do you guys know? Okay, quick side tangent here because I was just seeing that the old from Wikipedia here, the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show changed its name in the 3rd season. Do you guys know that there's a reason that they do that?
Mm-hmm.
And it's shady.
It's very shady.
It's because after the 3rd season picks up, they have to pay everybody a higher raise. So they just changed the name of the
iCarly did
show.
the same thing.
iCarly did it. Sweet Life did it.
Sweet Life did it.
A lot of the Disney shows did it. Hannah Montana did it.
That's
I can't
crazy.
remember any of the other ones, but I just saw a thing about it the other day, and I was like, "Wow, that's terrible."
If you didn't think Hollywood was bad before, there's another reason for you.
Here's another reason why.
Here's reason number 1001.
Yep. Anyway,
Anyways,
that was your
Jacob,
number
What is
3.
your number 3? Yes, it was.
My number 3 is one we actually have talked about already. It's the Ultimate Tron. The Ultimate Tron is my number
The
3.
Ultimate Tron.
Ultron. Is my
Hopefully,
number
it's not
3.
the one with Jared Leto.
No.
No.
Definitely, that's not even an HM. That's not even HM. You know.
Jared Leto.
What are you doing here? Jared Leto. Okay. So I have a.
Anyways, yeah.
I mean,
Ultron.
I feel like the reasoning is pretty similar to what yours is. I think also that I wish we had more Ultron in main movies and in just in general. I think he doesn't have as much of a light as I wish he did, but I understand that he did play a big part in the Age of Ultron movie, which is good. I have to go back and watch that again because I'm kind of not remembering a lot of things that happened in it. So, but Ultron's got to be top 3. I mean, it just how like, he is the coolest looking, one of the coolest looking villains in the. I mean, just the idea of a crazy killer robot is just cool in itself. I think that kind of is a cool concept in itself, and I think he definitely deserves a top spot in my list. I think I have pretty similar thoughts to what you said, Isaac, on your topic for him.
And then they put him in Rivals.
That was surprising. It was super early too. It was early too. In the
Super
life
early.
cycle.
Yeah. They had him crash the Hellfire Gala.
That's a cool concept though. I like that. Crashing the Hellfire Gala.
And take over Krakoa. Yeah.
Krakatoa.
Krakatoa.
That's my number 3.
There you go.
Ultron.
My
Reign
number
supreme.
3. Looking at it, looking at it, looking at it, looking at it.
Looking at it.
Looking.
I gotta go Doom. Doom is at number 3 because he is, speaking strictly from the comics and cartoons and stuff, aside from Superhero Squad, he was just kind of mean to be mean. But, you know, that's Superhero
Yeah.
Squad.
That's Superhero Squad.
Doom is very much a sympathetic villain. There is a reason for everything that he has done, and there's a reason for him to be mad about everything. Everything from, we talked about Mephisto earlier, his mother selling her soul or whatever, or being taken by Mephisto, right? Which is the reason that he gets into magic, which is the reason that he gets into tech. Tries to get all of this in order to rescue his mother. Meanwhile, he meets Reed Richards, who, for all intents and purposes, is better than him. And he doesn't like that. And their dynamic, I think, is very important to Doom's character, where there are two sides of the same coin, and you don't have Dr. Doom without Reed Richards and their relationship and all of that. Not even because, you know, hey, you know, your calculations are wrong here. This is probably going to explode. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Don't worry about it.
Blammo. Anyway. So, yeah. I know you guys have kind of already talked about Doom, but I hope they do it right in the Doomsday movie. I'm concerned. I don't think they will. You're introducing this. I think you're introducing, because it's also really cool. Okay, hang on. Dr. Doom is so cool because every good villain is the hero of their own story. And no greater example of that than Dr. Doom. And every now and then he gets to play hero. The whole reason he becomes God Emperor Doom in Secret Wars is because he is trying to save the multiverse. Not only is he trying to save the multiverse, he saves the multiverse. And you're introducing Dr. Doom right at what is realistically the end of his story in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So unless you do it right and make it make sense within the context of the MCU and make everything feel earned, then you can't just do a shot-for-shot remake of Secret Wars for the next one. Soapbox stepped off of. Dr. Doom, number 3. Yeehaw.
Duh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That brings us to number 2, Isaac.
It does. I'm deciding if I want to flip-flop my 1 and 2.
That's where I'm
just
at
kind of
right
there
now.
because you know what, I'm going to switch not going to switch things up, because if I switch them up it'll be too basic, and I ain't no basic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number 2 is Thanos.
Interesting. I'll be completely honest with you. I forgot about Thanos.
Really?
Yeah, he is retroactively an honorable mention. He's another one of those characters.
Inevitably.
Speaking of French over there.
I'll let you talk about Thanos, and then I'll talk about him. I don't want to hijack your spot here.
Yeah. I mean, from the MCU point of view, at least currently, he is the ultimate, like, he's the ultimate good bad guy.
He's a good bad guy.
Like you just said about Doom. He he is the hero to his own story, and you can absolutely see why he takes the steps that he does.
Yeah.
At least MCU wise. I can't speak for comics Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
And then I'll
at
step
least
in.
MCU Thanos, they make him someone that you can really see and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe he's not wrong. Maybe he's kind of right. And the build up to him being in Infinity War and Endgame and stuff throughout the course of those 10 years, roughly.
Yeah.
Really good. I think they do a really good job of establishing him as this powerhouse. The first scene you see of him in action is him beating the snot out of the Hulk
With no Infinity Stones, too.
with no Infinity Stones. It's like, okay, so this super powerful creature that, nobody's really been able to even push to his limit just immediately gets smoked.
Yep.
So I just like how powerful he is, and, the effect that he had on me as somebody who grew up watching the MCU. Like, Thanos has to be top 2 for sure. But yeah, please take it away.
I was only going to say he didn't really make my list because I felt like, and this is my personal opinion, I'm not saying that Thanos is a bad villain in the comics by any means. Not at all. Because I think he's a very compelling villain in later comics. But in the original Infinity Gauntlet, why? I'll pose the question to the group. Why did he want to snap away half of life in the universe?
It was getting too crowded.
Nope, that's the movie. Isaac?
Oh, I don't remember. I know you've talked about it before, but I don't remember.
Because it's a fair and balanced and random way.
Oh, yeah.
Thanos wanted to destroy
right?
half of life in the entire universe because he wanted to bone Lady Death. And
make him my number 1.
He's my number 1 superhero.
Right. So, like, and obviously later down the road, they've made him a much more compelling match. They've tried to match his vibe from the MCU. I don't like using that phrase, but like they've tried to match the vibe. I don't know how else to word it. To the point where he is a lot more threatening now. But it was very much when I read the Infinity Gauntlet, and a lot less so in Infinity War. It's funny we keep bringing up Superhero Squad, but I always read it with that voice in the back of my head of just this very over the top Thanos. But the MCU portrayal definitely does. I would say that for that alone, again, using the Kilgrave principle, he definitely makes the top 10 for me.
There you go. Yeah, no, he, from the movie standpoint,
yeah,
one of the best villains, full stop.
Indeed. I'm looking at my 2s and my 1s here. I'm really trying to figure it out.
You the 2s?
So in the meantime, this is not a wrestling podcast this week. That's next week. We'll talk about that in a minute. But in the meantime, Jacob, who's your number 2 villain?
Well, I hate to be mention him again, but Victor Von Doom was my number 2. So we hear a lot about Victor Von Doom in this podcast today.
So
I think Victor Von Doom has the coolest design of all the villains. I think he just looks cool. Then,
Aura.
Of course, you also have MF Doom. Respect, love that guy.
He's cool.
He is cool. But you're right about being able to, they're so fresh in my mind, the old movies now, because I just watched them. They're so fresh in my mind of just the um, how Reed Richards kind of, not intentionally, but just retroactively kind of turned Victor Von Doom into what he was, just because the jealousy taking away what some things he had, and then he was mad he wasn't getting the funding for his projects, and then he's one of the people that gets this mysterious power, and he's like, I can use this for evil and use this for bad stuff. So I think it's just he gets that, and then I think it's kind of funny just how quick. I feel like his scenes are so quick in the movies. Like the battle scenes just go by in a flash, and it's like, well, he got taken down pretty quickly. But I think he is like just such a cool. And especially in the second movie, this Rise of Silver Surfer, where he comes out of his 'cause he was frozen in I believe, or not frozen, but he was like this. They made him fire, right? They put a bunch of fire on him, and then they used water, and that turned them into like, he kind of froze a bit. I think. I'm trying to remember how that worked.
Like he got forged together or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think Johnny
that's how it worked.
burned him, I think, and then they used water from the fire hydrant to like kind of like rapid cool the metal, and then he was frozen in place. And then after that, just you can see how crazy he was in the second movie, and like he's like, I'm finally out, and I have my powers, and I'm still crazy. Just he has scars, and he's just an insane person. They're just such a cool concept for a character. And I do, like you said, I hope they don't butcher it with the new movie. I hope they find a way to make him as threatening and crazy as he is in the past. I would like to see that. I like to see him have a good resurgence.
There you go.
Indeed.
Cool.
Shout out to VVD.
BBD. Victor Von
BBD.
Doom.
There you go. I have to come up with a number 2 now, don't I?
You sure do.
You should.
I can't even believe that this
You
is my
sure
number
do.
2. But the older that I grow, the more that I think that my number 1 is the case. Number 2 for me is the Joker. So I've always kind of thought that he was number 1, but sitting here thinking about this, somebody else is going to take number 1. But I want to talk about the Joker. The Joker is cool. Hot take. And it's, I don't know. He's always been a very interesting character, very over the top, but very brutal in some sense. I'm thinking death in the family, death of the family, the Killing Joke, stuff like that. In his relationship with Batman, who, spoilers, we'll talk about in a bit, has always been very important to comics in general, and also to Batman's character, as well as the Joker's character. So I think that the Joker's only really had one bad portrayal over the course of everything, and that of course it's Jared Leto. But whether it be Nicholson, Heath Ledger, or my personal favorite, Mark Hamill as the Joker in the animated series and in the Arkham games, he's always just been unhinged, unpredictable. And that's why I'm excited about the way that they're doing him in this Matt Fraction run that I talked about earlier. He's unpredictable in a completely different way. He's not over the top. He's not bombastic. He's a dude in a test tube. But yet he's still the most threatening thing that's come out of that comic run. And if the Joker is written well, he is an amazing character. And he's another one like the Green Goblin. He's never sympathetic. That's not what makes him interesting. It's that he's just completely unpredictable. Yeah, I like the Joker. I'm still of the hot
Joker's
take,
great.
though, that I prefer the Nicholson Joker of the live action Jokers. Just because I've always kind of liked I mean, obviously Mark Hamill is best, but I've always kind of liked that more cartoony portrayal. So,
yeah.
there you go. There you go. Also,
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, just real quick, using the Kilgrave rule, I also want to add the Riddler to the list because of Paul Dano and the Batman.
Ooh,
Quentin Tarantino does
Yeah.
not know what he's talking about when he talks about Paul Dano. I know that Tarantino is not going to watch a 3-hour superhero movie, but genuinely, the Batman is a phenomenal movie.
it's really good. I need to watch it again. But yeah, I know. I was gonna say, I know it's not a, original take or anything like that, but as good as Ledger's Joker was, and as it's as awesome as that is, it did irreparable damage to the character of Joker as a whole. I think
Yeah,
maybe not irreparable, but like so many people
Yes.
now equate him to how Heath Ledger's portrayal was versus the Nicholsons, the Hamills,
Yes.
the little bit more whimsical style of the Joker.
Yeah, it was definitely
he's more
a
commonly
thing. He
written
was
as.
more unhinged and things like that. Whereas I feel like Nicholson's Joker and a lot of the Jokers, if you look at the animated series and some of the comic books, even like Hush or some of those other Batman comics, he's more like Killing Joke, I think, is an excellent example. He's brutal in like terrible ways. He does terrible things in that comic. But for him, it's about the theatrics. And that's what makes him, I don't know how else to word it, insane. And that's what makes him interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Indeed.
I am completely surprised at my number one, but you'll have to wait to hear that because first, Isaac, who's your number one?
Gotta get to mine.
Number one.
Kind of surprising myself a little bit. And when I was making the list, I was kind of like, sure.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Venom.
Oh,
Ooh,
interesting.
that's a good number one.
Venom.
I like that number one.
I'm a Spider-Man guy. I love Venom. I'd turn around because Venom's on the back of my shirt, but it doesn't really work right now. But I think design-wise, awesome. Just the whole, slime from outer space that crashes down and infects people. Good stuff. The Sony Venom movies are something.
Glorious garbage.
The first one's okay. Carnage sucks. But I really like the big beefy Venom designs. And that's like one of the reasons I don't love Spider-Man 3 Venom was because he's just he's
a wee little
dude
man.
in a suit, basically.
Yeah.
He's a wee little man, which like I know he's not like
How do I look?
always portrayed as
Yeah.
The big tank that a lot of media portrays him as.
But tank.
He's so tiny in Spider-Man 3. It's like, dude, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But no, I think Venom and symbiote adjacent. Because honestly, I could throw Carnage somewhere in here too. Because Carnage is awesome.
Carnage is cool.
And I remember watching. Yeah, that's what did it. As a kid, I watched. I think it was the Venom saga from the 90s cartoon, maybe? I don't remember which one it was, but I have a movie of like the Venom saga from some cartoon, and it's awesome. And I fell in love with Venom as a kid, and it's just kind of
I'm going to Google. Hang on.
kept going.
Was it Spectacular Spider-Man or was it the actual 90s cartoon?
No, it wasn't Spectacular. That was too late. I watched this as like a wee lad.
That guy?
Yeah, it's that middle one right there up
Yeah.
top.
Found it on eBay for $10. Ah,
Yeah.
that's bright. Or $23 from Amazon used. Is this?
Yeah, no, because that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, that's the 90s cartoon. That's the good stuff. This is the one where the this is the one where the voice actor for Spider-Man, what's that guy's name? I gotta find it. He just goes nuts.
Shocker.
Yes, that's the exact scene that I'm thinking
I'll
of.
chase you to the ends of the earth.
It's great. It's just so good.
Yeah. I don't really remember anything from that movie now, but other than the bell tower scene.
Yeah.
I remember the bell tower scene.
That is the cartoon that like defined that and Batman the Animated Series. Just defined my childhood. Christopher Daniel Barnes? Yes. That is the voice actor.
Mr. Barnes.
Mr. Barnes. Oh, look, and Mark Hamill's in that too. He plays a hobgoblin.
Oh yeah, Hobgoblin is in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he in there? Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like he's in there more than Norman as the Green Goblin, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
it is, if you're willing to get past the just sheer fact that it's a Saturday morning cartoon, so some of it is a little recappy and some of the dialogue is, I mean, it's aimed at kids, right? But it is a genuinely phenomenal show. And that theme song slaps.
So good.
Indeed. Jacob.
So yeah, number 1, Venom.
That's a
There
good
you
choice
go.
for number 1.
Jacob, who's your number 1?
Well, my number 1 is the Snapper guy, the Thanos, the purple
Snapper guy.
guy,
Snap guy.
the Snapper guy.
The Snap guy.
Snapper guys.
Has to be Thanos. I think it has to be just because the relevancy of Thanos right now in the MCU and how and he's kind of like been the first villain I've really seen when I got into it into Marvel stuff in the beginning. So he's the one I'm kind of most familiar with. He just has so much. He is really an imposing figure. He is scary. He has no regard for even his own daughter. Well, not real daughter, but adopted daughter. But I think it's also interesting that he has he does have emotions. You can see his emotions kind of play into it, but also he knows his final goal and what he wants to do. So I think it's also very interesting to see that. I mean, I think Thanos, it kind of speaks for itself how good Thanos is as a character and just how menacing he can be. But yeah, and then he's so good that he brings pretty much every superhero ever together to fight him. That's how cool he is. I think that's just the coolest thing ever.
Indeed.
Yeah, and Josh Brolin does such a good job too.
Your politics bore me.
Your politics bore me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Josh Brolin's performance is so good that I didn't even again, my only exposure to Thanos up until seeing the movie, because I did a lot of the comics after more recently, right? But my only real experience with Thanos was Superhero Squad. So I was like, I have a perception, and and it's not good. So
Yep.
it made me completely forget about that. Does that bring me
W Thanos.
to my number one?
I think it do.
Number one for you, sir.
This one shocked me. Again, I'll repeat. The best villains are the heroes of their own story. And I think for that reason, Magneto gets my number one.
Oh, how did I not put that in the list? I'm a failure as a person.
Failure.
How did I miss that one?
And I won't even... I mean, X-Men cartoon was another one of those. It was on constant rerun with Batman and Spider-Man. So understanding his origins and that he was a child during the Holocaust and things like that, and him seeing the exact same patterns with the way that humans are treating mutants is very important. And he knows what has to be done, or what he thinks needs to be done to stop that from happening. And that is his whole goal. And if that means, okay, get everybody out, Asteroid M, great. If that means, like in X-Men 97, if that means the only way to save mutant kind is to mess up the polarity of the Earth's poles, so be it. And he is incredibly powerful, but also, again, relationships with heroes make these a lot of these villains. His relationship with Professor X is so important in that they both want the same thing, but they completely disagree about the way to get there. And
So, yeah.
there's only like a handful of stories. The only one I can think of is the one that I just finished, Hickman's House of X, Powers of X, where they actually just work together the whole time. And they're like, this is the way that we need to do it. We need to establish Krakoa, this island in the middle of this mutant state is essentially what it is. And this is the only way that it can be done. And yeah, Magneto. Plus he's got cool powers.
He has
got cool powers.
And he's a
To
baller.
me, my X-Men.
Yeah,
Magneto.
Obliterates your cloak and
For
dagger.
mutant kind. So sick.
Oops, we rivaled again.
Before we move on
We tend to do that a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tend to do that.
Especially talking about superheroes for a full episode, it's gonna get rough.
Oh my gosh, I know. And we haven't even gotten to heroes yet. But before we do, shout out to Jord, friend of the podcast, who just texted me. My favorite quirk of my PC is sometimes Windows kills itself on startup. Anyway, Isaac,
Yeah.
who are your honorable
shout out
mentions?
Microsoft.
That is a fun PC quirk.
Do we want to recap our list for villains or just dive straight in?
I don't remember the order. I kind of made it up on the fly, so I don't remember the order, so I can't recap. But if you guys want to do that, go right ahead.
Rewind the podcast, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. I think I can make it up. Mine was Kingpin, Goblin, Doom, Joker, Magneto. Isaac.
Yeah, that sounds right. I had Doom, Ultron, Goblin, Thanos, Venom.
Jacob.
I had, are we going from top to bottom or bottom to top?
Bottom to top.
5-1.
Okay. I had Galactus, Joker, Ultron, Victor Von Doom, and Schnapper Guy.
Snapper guy, see.
Snapper guy.
The snapping turtle. One of my
The snapping
favorites.
turtle.
Isaac, who are your honorable mentions for superheroes?
So I have Wolverine. Iconic.
Okay.
And then I'm getting some Rivals influence here. Psylocke, Rogue, Luna Snow.
Luna Snow didn't
Yeah.
even exist before Rivals, did she?
She did. She came in Marvel Future Fight,
That's right.
the mobile game, I think. Got a very short stint in the comics, and then showed up in Rivals,
I see.
I think.
Was she a mutant?
But yeah. No.
Everybody's either a mutant or an inhuman at this point.
Right?
Hang on.
She might be. I don't know. I don't.
Luna Snow. I need Wikipedia. Why is it not the first thing? Does Luna Snow not have a Wikipedia?
She's got to have a Wikipedia.
Fandom Marvels it is. Ah, that's so bright.
Flashbang.
She was in a K-pop group.
Yeah, that's kind of her whole thing. Is she's a K-pop star that turned superhero because she got ice powers.
Huh. Industrial Accident.
Yep.
Not
Shocker,
industrial,
huh?
but AIM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I was going to say, there's only like 3 ways to get powers in the Marvel Universe. It's Industrial Accident, Inhuman, or Mutant.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yep.
But yeah, those, aside from Wolverine, I wanted to mention those characters because I feel like I talk about them a lot, but I can't put them in any kind of top 5 because I don't actually do a whole lot with them other than click confirm hero on Marvel Rivals. So
I'm really having a hard time picking number 5. Jacob.
my 5 is gonna blow you guys away, I think.
Interesting. Jacob, who are your honorable mentions?
We
Jacob.
lose him again.
I'm here. Okay.
Nope.
It's lagging. Okay, I'm back. I'm
okay.
here. Okay. My HMs.
Yes.
Your HMs
Okay.
for superheroes.
I
please.
actually, there's a lot I could put down, but I put down I limited myself to 2, and I put down Hulk and Captain America as my honorable mentions.
There you go.
I would say I'm surprised they're not on the list, but I think if we did 7, I think they'd be on the list, which makes total sense.
Fair enough.
But those are my 2.
Cap
HMs.
not in 5. That's crazy.
I know, but Cap is it's pretty high. I mean, I think you can make an argument.
Yeah.
I think the list is fluid. We'll say it's fluid.
There you go.
All right. I'm making some gut decisions here. Honorable mentions. Daredevil, Iron Man, Punisher, Constantine, who I always find interesting when he just randomly shows up. This is where I really have to make a quick decision. Wolverine, honorable mention.
There you go.
Yep. I'm locked in. I was really having a hard time between him and my number 5. So
there we go.
There you go. Speaking of number 5s, Isaac, who's your number 5?
Just about to say that.
And why is it going to shock us?
Word for word.
Bar for bar.
Because my number 5 is Black Panther.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that pick.
Mm-hmm.
I like that pick.
Yeah. Even though I don't love the MCU movies, I think they're both Black Panther and Wakanda Forever are very mediocre. we talked about Ultimate Avengers not that long ago. The second movie takes place in Wakanda, and Black Panther is the coolest character in that movie. And as a kid, I was just like, I was so hooked. I was like, dude, who is this guy? Because obviously I had no exposure to Black Panther prior to that. I'm like, who is this guy and why is he so awesome? Because in that movie, he can like take on the form of an actual panther in a way.
Whoa.
Which, yeah. But yeah, Black Panther, very cool character. I like that it's a character that's so enshrouded with culture and stuff too. But I don't know. I think Black Panther's just cool.
He is. I think that, and this is a very, I don't know how to word this. Remember when we were talking about the Star Wars prequels and I said something along the lines of they're an amazing story, but with moderately poor execution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the first Black Panther movie has a little bit of that to it, and mostly because of the CGI. I don't think they were expecting
that
it
train
to.
Fight is
That train fight is hard to watch. It is like video game graphics, but the story is phenomenal. Michael B. Jordan is great as the villain. Andy Serkis is a great time. Chadwick Boseman is amazing as the Black Panther.
He's so good.
Civil War sold me immediately.
Yeah.
He's so good in that movie.
Yep. That's my favorite iteration of Black Panther is Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And despite how much I hate playing against him in Rivals as a support main,
he's a demon. Yeah, he's a demon.
He's a demon. Black Panther makes my number 5 list.
There you go.
He was number 1 at one point, by the way, like
wow,
10 years ago or so.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, not today.
Hey, so you know that in about a month or two, 10 years ago was Civil War, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't that feel weird?
Yeah.
Ugh. I hate that.
Yeah.
Tom Holland has been
That
Spider-Man
sucks,
for like
actually.
10 years. Because he would have showed up at the very least in the Super Bowl trailer for Civil War. Huh.
Hate that.
Yeah, we bet.
That kind of sucks.
He still looks 12. Good for him.
He does.
Jacob, who's your number 5 hero?
5 hero.
Okay, my number 5 for hero is the man with the S on his shirt, Superman. Superman is at 5.
Why was I thinking Sentry?
That's Superman / Sentry. Yeah, they both have S. But
That's true.
Superman. This
Bob.
I think I will put that. I think I put Superman on here, especially because the movie that came out a while ago. I think that kind of revived some of my enjoyment for Superman. I mean, he's so iconic, and I think the movie he was really good. The new movie that came out. I think Superman's self-explanatory. I think he's just. That also reminds me that I wish I would have put Lex Luthor as a villain. Oh man. Well. But you know what? It happens. But I really do like Superman.
I like that.
I think he is iconic. I mean, it's hard to kind of say. I feel like I'm always saying service level things about these characters, but it is just like he's iconic. He's Superman. I mean, he's got his own ice cream. He's got ice cream. I mean, what can I say? I mean, pretty mid ice cream, but he's got ice cream.
This is true. This is very true.
That's my number 5.
There you
Number
go.
5.
All right, time for a weird one. My number 5, mostly because of the comics, is Hawkeye. I love the Matt Fraction Hawkeye run. Specifically, Clint Barton will extend to Kate Bishop because of that run. And also Jeremy Renner's performance as Hawkeye lends this as well. He's a dude with a bow and arrow fighting alien invaders with a bunch of people with powers. Like, he's just a normal guy who's going out there. He's an
old man.
And my favorite part, and dead serious, Marvel Unlimited, if it's on special, even if it's not, get you a trial. The Matt Fraction run is like 24 issues, but it's phenomenal. And the whole thing is him dealing with his life as a superhero, as well as just kind of being he falls into the street level superhero in that, which we don't normally see him as. We see him as an Avenger. But yeah, I've always kind of had a bit of a soft spot for Hawkeye. So there you go.
So have I.
And that Matt Fraction run just really, he's everybody's favorite uncle in that one. He's got a fun sense of humor. He's got some stuff wrong with him. He's got a couple ex-wives. That's just how it goes.
It'd be like that sometimes, though, you know?
Right. Yeah, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Isaac, who's your number 4?
Buddy Caleb would be very happy to hear you say that.
Yeah.
He's a big Hawkeye fan.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right, number 4.
No.
I'm gonna... So Sue Storm is my number 4.
Oh!
But by technicality, I'm also gonna go all of the F4. But
is that why?
That might be why they're sitting at number 4. I don't know.
Right.
But I guess I'll hone in on Sue Storm real quick because that's the name I put down. I think she is so underrated for how powerful she actually is. I mean, you look at First Steps and she's single-handedly pushing Galactus through the city just by herself. I mean, she dies for it, but still, the abilities that she has is so much more than just being the Invisible Woman.
Yep.
And I think First Steps, the way they portrayed her character too, as the mother and being that strong figure that she is. Like, I still think about the scene outside of the Baxter building with the huge crowd where she's, speaking to the people. S tier. But really the Fantastic Four as a whole have really grown on me over the past year and a half or so, we'll say. Because growing up, I saw the movies and I was like, all right, sure, whatever. But, getting to know more of the characters and the dynamics and everything really just catapulted them up. And of course, Sue is my main in Rivals, so that helps too.
Right.
One of my mains.
Yeah, I really wanted to put just Fantastic Four brackets all as honestly probably my number 4, but I thought it was cheating, so I didn't.
Yeah.
But you I wouldn't have felt good, and I mean, you do your thing. Invisible Woman is an amazing character. If they were going on my list, they would have had to go in together because their relationships as
Yeah.
a unit of four is so important. We talked about it when we reviewed the movie, but like not even just Sue and Reed, but Sue, all of them. It's great.
Yeah. Sue and Johnny, Sue and Ben, Ben
Every
and Johnny.
every combination, there's a
Reed.
unique
Johnny.
Yeah.
dynamic.
Johnny.
Johnny.
I'm gonna kill him. Okay. Now I'm gonna kill him.
I need to, Isaac. I need to send you some Fantastic Four comics to read.
Yes.
Mostly because I just want to discuss them with you.
Yeah, that's valid. Very valid. I also need to get my hands on issues 1 through 7 of this new run,
Yeah. Yep.
which Caleb has, so I might just borrow from him.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Jacob.
Mr. Jacob.
Who's your number 4?
Number 4. I am pretty high on this guy now lately. The old strange doctor himself, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm a big fan of this guy now. I don't know why. He's grown on me as a hero, and just his magic concept is so sick. I mean, conjuring portals. He's just a genius. He has spells, and then I think Benedict Cumberbatch does a great portrayal of him in the MCU, and I am very glad that he's been a mainstay for the past couple movies. I need to get a figure of Doctor Strange and put on my shelf because I'm still missing that.
That Rivals one's coming out.
Yeah, I think I get the Rivals one. I was thinking of that one or the Neighborhood Spider-Man one, but I think I'll get the Rivals one and put that on my shelf.
I know local toy store has a couple Marvel Legends Stranges.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
I almost bought one last time I was there.
He just says Strange. He's such a cool character. I mean, such a cool hero, and just I feel like he you can put him in any situation, and I think he fits perfectly. Like
Yes.
he can pop out to say hi to Iron Man. He can help Spider-Man. He can I think he just fits so many situations and can be used universally because of his portal ability. He can be in any universe he wants.
Yeah.
And he'll fit in.
In hindsight, for me, he's definitely a retroactive honorable mention because I always like the way
almost put him in there too. Yeah,
I always like the way that they use Strange in some comics and cartoons, and lately the movies. Like you say, like he might be having his own stuff, but he could pretty much pop up anywhere. Him and Constantine are kind of the same in that way, where it's just like, oh, they show up, they either have all the answers to the questions, or they might have an answer to the question, or it might cause more problems. And it's always fun. It's that chaos element, right?
yeah. And he can get you to point if you're stuck
True.
about to lose
I'm
a
opening a
domination
portal.
match.
Opening a portal. Pentagram Parala.
Oh my.
By the eye
Of
of Agamotto,
Does that bring that to me?
I release the Vishanti's power. Yes, it does.
That concludes my
Please go.
Yes, because we will keep saying quotes to the end of time if you do not go your
number 4.
Because I've also
number 4 for me, Superman. We've talked about Superman here.
Oh, all right.
I have, again, it's that rotation of cartoons that were around in the very early 2000s. I'm talking the Jetix days. I'm talking the Boomerang days, when Boomerang would every now and then run reruns of Superman, the animated series, and Batman, and Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited. There was some good stuff coming out then. So I've always had a bit of a soft spot for Superman, and we might talk about another Boy Scout here in a little bit. But as I keep using this phrase, and it makes me sound like an old man. But as I grow older, I grow an appreciation for Superman being pure and just, even in the face of the worst of it. And we're going to talk about a few more characters that are exactly like that. I am a big fan of that concept of Hope Core, and Superman is Hope Core to the highest extent. Go read All-Star Superman. It's a really good comic run. I think it's the best Superman. What else is going on with Superman? I like the latest Superman movie that we've got. I mean, we've reviewed it along with Fantastic Four, so go back there and see how it goes. I really even like Henry Cavill's version of Superman. He was still, maybe a little bit later, he was still doing what he felt was right. And I think that's even in some of the more, Superman's the bad guy kind of stories, which I think is kind of a lame route, and it's only kind of worked twice in Kingdom Come and in Injustice. And there's arguments to be made about Injustice. But like even then, he is always doing what he feels is right. There's a conviction there. Again, we'll talk about some other characters that have that same kind of theme here momentarily.
Yeah.
I like Superman. Superman is cool.
Superman. He's so Superman.
He's a Superman.
Here's some chicken noodle. Yeah, that was bad.
Here's some chicken noodle, Superman.
Oh my!
That was bad.
Isaac, who's your number 3?
Yeah, thank you.
My number 3 is Matthew Murdock, Daredevil.
Oh,
I think Daredevil's awesome. I think the fact that he's blind is still able to, do just the fact that he's blind. That's it.
Blind.
He's blind.
There's so much. Hang on. Between Netflix and Frank Miller and all of these other guys that have written Daredevil over the years, there's so much nuance to that character. Everything from Catholic guilt to, his want to murder Fisk, and him and the dichotomy between, he's a good Catholic boy who dresses as the devil, and he's a lawyer who breaks the law to fight crime, and all of this, and you have boiled it down to, I think it's cool that he's blind.
Yeah. I think it's great that he's blind.
Sorry. Anyway, I just had to get that out there.
I was going to get there. But he's blind. You got to point that out.
He's blind.
Everyone can see it. He's blind.
Well,
yeah, everyone can see it except for him.
All right,
but
we got to kill that bit now.
But yeah, we got to get that one in the bud.
Kill it dead, Daddy.
Kill it dead. But I'll carry on that thought. The fact that he's blind and the way that his fighting style works because he's blind is such a cool concept to me. Like the whole heightened senses thing and the echolocation kind of deal too with it is such a cool concept for me. And again, similarly to Hawkeye, he's kind of just a guy.
Yeah.
This guy's a guy.
Gets beat up.
Yeah, but he's blind and he's got heightened senses.
But he's blind, so right.
But
he's blind, and that's so cool.
I apologize to the blind community who's listening to this podcast on Spotify.
We're saying that it's cool that it's being blind. So, you know.
Still.
Anyways.
But we've turned it into a bit.
Nip that one in the bud.
bud.
Yeah. I thought we were going to stop. Thought we were done with this. But the Netflix show is incredible. I never really had eyes on Daredevil much before I watched that show. And now it's like a complete 180. Like, the other thing, I don't know if you guys played this game as a kid. There's a game called Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects. It was on GameCube and I think on PlayStation. Daredevil was one of my favorite characters. It was great.
Was he? Sorry.
Game gets a bad rap, but I loved it as a kid. But that was like my only experience with Daredevil up until the Netflix show, and then the Netflix show it clears like most of the shows that I've seen.
Yeah.
And I think his relationship with the law, and especially in Born Again, when he's like, the system will take care of it. The system, I can't, the system. And then, yeah. I mean, just take that whole Punisher scene and call it a day.
Oh, I love that scene so much.
Daredevil number 3. It's so good. He got life.
What about old Foggy? You get life? Oh, it's so good. And John Bernthal. Okay,
Foggy,
hang on. Did I talk about Punisher
right?
as an honorable mention? Because he's definitely an honorable mention. Driven almost, I won't say almost entirely, because I do love the Punisher as a character. But John Bernthal's performance of the Punisher is so good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Magnifique.
Magnifique.
Magnifique. Magneto.
Who's next?
Jacob.
I'm next, I believe.
Jacob.
My number 3. I have I went with Jean Grey on this one for number 3.
Ooh.
I mean, or plus I guess Jean Grey / the Phoenix character. I think she is. I guess I can't say that word on the TV or on the podcast. Can I say badass? Or do you have to?
Yeah, you can say badass.
Okay, she's badass. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
And I mean, just getting that Phoenix form is so sick when she has the Phoenix form. I mean, and she probably is one of the most over like when it's all said and done, she ain't gonna die too much. She's gonna be alive. Everyone else is gonna be dead, and she's gonna be. Oh, I'm just chilling.
Phoenix Force goes crazy.
Yeah, I'm chilling. She kind of has an OP power. I mean, but I respect it. I mean, and then she just plays such a pivotal role, and then seeing her in '97 and X-Men '97, she plays such a pivotal role. And then she has to be a superhero and a mom, and have to give birth
And a mom.
and deal with and be a superhero. And have a Phoenix form.
Yep.
I mean, enough is said right there. I mean, that's a lot of work.
And she's one of the most powerful telepaths. She's got to deal with that.
That's true. She's an insanely powerful telepath, which I think it's kind of. I actually really like that part of her. It's interesting too, like how I think that is annoying too. For I feel bad for her that she has to deal with any telepath around her that uses their powers too, and she kind of ingrains in her brain, so her brain's all messed up.
Right.
Like, that would be a pain to deal with. But I respect her. She's a badass, and I think that she deserves it. She deserves to be in the top spot, and she's gonna probably be alive forever because the Phoenix form will probably say, "Oh, you're good, King. You're good.
We got you, Queen.
We got you, Queen. We got you, Queen. We're good."
I was going to say, Phoenix Force has revived her multiple times in comics.
Yeah. Phoenix form, overpowered.
Yeah. Yep.
But she deserves it.
It's another one of my rivals' mains.
Jean is always really funny to me because they're not funny, but it's always very interesting because she like has to be. It's funny you mentioned mother as part of that. She's like almost entirely the mother through comics and whatever. Has to be a mother to two children, Cable and Rachel Summers. A lot of times before they were even thought of, because of time travel, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's funny.
It's tough. That's tough.
I can't
That's rough,
imagine.
buddy.
Time
X-Men
travel,
really
eh?
do have it bad sometimes.
X-Men they
have it
just
bad.
do a lot of random stuff in X-Men. They do about everything. Time
Sure do.
travel. I don't know. Apocalypse, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff.
Mutant Holocaust.
All right.
All that stuff.
Guess that brings me to my number 3.
Yes, sir.
My number 3 is going to be Captain America. I have a thing for the Boy Scout style characters. It's that Hope Corps thing that I keep talking about. That's why it's funny because a little peek behind the curtain here. There's another one for the bingo card. Before, like probably half an hour before we started recording, I texted you guys and I said, are we just doing superheroes or are we doing heroes? Because Optimus Prime was probably going to be number 1 for me because he's just so hopeful. Well, Captain America is the Optimus Prime of the Marvel Universe. And what's interesting about him in comics and in the movies and everything else is that he's constantly put in positions where he would have to compromise his values and his integrity in search of some goal or something like that. And he would not. So, I mean, obviously, both comics and movie Civil War, he is completely against the Registration Act of superheroes or the Sokovia Accords or whatever. Winter Soldier, he's completely against the surveillance state that the helicarriers would turn into. And he's willing to stand on that, and he's willing to fight all of S.H.I.E.L.D. / Hydra in order to prove it. So there's something. That's why I like Captain America. He doesn't compromise on that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris Evans' performance.
Stands 10 toes down on his values.
Exactly. Chris Evans' performance of Captain America, I think, is also amazing. Like he's defined Captain America, yeah. I think, until the end of time.
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
Yep. There's my number 3. Captain America.
Well, I will say for the number 2 spot, because we're moving into number 2 territory, we don't have to move too far. Because my number 2 is Captain America. So, he's Mr. MCU for me. He was my MCU character all the way through. And if this list was just MCU, he'd be my number 1.
Yep.
Without a shadow of a doubt. But like you said, he is Hope Corps. Yep. And he stands by his values. And Captain America, the First Avenger,
such a good movie.
Is such a good movie. It's such a feel-good, like, inspiring story. Because, Steve Rogers initially was not, like, big, brolic dude, but his values didn't change. He's, skin and bone, he's a twig, but he was still willing to stand up for what he believed in and didn't change when he suddenly gained powers and got, given more responsibility and whatnot. He stayed the same, like you said. It's Captain America, man.
It's Captain America, man.
What more can I say? Endgame, the speech he gives in Endgame too,
Which
before they do the exactly. But no, the before they teleport or time travel.
Yeah.
You only got one shot. Yeah. Yeah. I remember seeing, like, it's funny you bring up Optimus Prime too, because I remember people back around when Endgame came out were like, who wins in a battle of the speeches, Optimus Prime or Steve Rogers?
It's
like,
hard.
It's
hard.
It's hard. I think
it's hard.
I think it's Optimus, but
it's Optimus.
It's hard.
I mean, hang on. Just to throw some Optimus Prime quote. Like, and the other thing is that, like, at least with MCU Captain America versus Optimus Prime, just we'll say in general, there's quotes that he can say that you're just like, oh yeah, and he, like, you feel like there's not a quote that you listen to and you're like, yeah, that's Captain America. Versus, like, Optimus Prime, there's quotes in there that you're just like, oh, that has to be Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Something like that. That's Optimus
Right.
Prime.
That is.
I'm looking up other ones.
Have to.
I'm a Transformers kid at heart. That's why I love the Daniel Warren Johnson, and that's why I'm so passionate about that's why the whole rant, rewind that way. That's why I love Optimus Prime, because I am a kid. I am an 8-year-old. Just in a grown man's body.
8?
If that was not obvious.
8? Right? Like, hello? You mean to tell me this toy podcast isn't run by children at heart?
All right. Are we
Spit some game.
Oh no. I'm not doing a voice. Okay, I just okay, real quick. No, I'm not doing a voice because I can't do a voice, especially now that I'm laughing about it. I just Googled Optimus Prime quotes, and of course, these aren't the good ones.
Naturally.
Because of course the first one is, "We will kill them all" from Dark of the Moon. Hang on. I'm going to pitch a podcast idea. We need to watch all of the Michael Bay Transformers movies at some point and just go through them and talk about them.
I'm down.
Yeah.
No complaints from me on that.
Because they're wild.
Please don't make me watch The Last Night. Please.
I know. It's terrible. Have you ever watched that whole movie?
No, I haven't.
It is wild. That's part of the reason. I tell you what, I know we've talked about Ted probably more than anything else on this podcast lately, but they're not going to do any more of the live action sitcom Ted, right? They're going to do like an animated Ted that's set after the movies, and Mark Wahlberg is supposed to return. And I'm sorry, he's the worst part of those movies. And he's the worst part of these Transformers movies, too. Why are these all so bad? Oh, because they're from the Michael Bay movies.
Maybe Steve Rogers wins out. I don't know.
Who knows? Anyway, should probably move on from that.
Yeah. I guess the one Cap thing that I say all the time, I can do this all day.
Ah, yeah.
It's perfect. It fits like every situation too. You're having a rough day at work. You know what? I can do this all day. Yeah. Suddenly you're motivated. You're good to go. Yeah.
Here's some. Fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing. That one's good.
Yeah.
Do not lament my absence, for in my spark, I know that this is not the end, but merely a new beginning. Simply put, another transformation. Optimus Prime.
Cue Lincoln Park now.
Yes. Yep, exactly. Oh, and then, of course, from the 80s cartoons, amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies. I don't know the context. I just know it's from there. I imagine that it's in relation to birds.
The bird.
Yeah, the birds. I can't wait to cut that and just have that one sentence be the intro.
No. No.
Amazing.
Oh.
All right.
What are we
We're
doing?
getting down to it here. Jacob, hit me with your number 2 hero.
Number 2. Number
Number
2
2.
is the friendly neighborhood Spidey-Man. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is like the comfort food of superheroes. You feel comfortable just watching a Spider-Man show or movie. You just feel good. You know it's going to be something probably pretty good. It's going to have some quality in it, especially the neighborhood stuff. I mean, you just I don't know. I think that's a good analogy. It's just comfort food. It's just like it's just there, and you'll enjoy it. It may not be the greatest thing of all time, but it's a really solid series of shows and movies that are worth watching. All of them, I think. So, I think that's he's also like Doctor Strange, where he collabs in everything. Like he's in everything. Like, oh, we're having an X-Men day. Well, let's bring Spider-Man in to see how he's doing. Or we're doing this. Let's bring Spider-Man into this movie.
Oh, the Future Foundation.
Yeah,
Our foundation needs a future. Let's call Peter.
Call Spider-Man. Like he's in everything, and he's dated everybody.
He has dated everybody in the Marvel comics.
Yes,
He?
he has a lot of people in the repertoire. Fumbled Black Cat so bad.
Yep.
Fumbled, man.
Fumble.
What are we doing?
Fumble.
Just go back to MJ.
Bro.
What are we doing?
Bro's calling the New York Jets. He butt fumbled, bro. It's over.
Huh?
A famous play by the New York Jets, the butt fumble.
The butt fumble?
Yes. It was a bad play.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of contenders for the intro here, don't we?
We do, yeah. It's great.
Takes a snap, runs forward, slams into his lineman's butt, and then drops the football. That's the butt fumble.
It's incredible. Only the Jets, man.
Yeah. Only the Jets. They needed Rogue on that play. They needed Rogue to help out.
Oh my.
Okay, it's so Spider-Man. He's pretty cool.
On a bus. The Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's pretty cool.
It's funny because Spider-Man is also my number 2.
Oh, really?
That's funny. He is.
How about that?
There's another character who very strongly sticks by his convictions. And what makes him more interesting is because he's a young person and a young superhero, he's still trying to figure out what those convictions and things are. And he knows he wants to protect his family and those that are close to him, but he also knows that he has to do what's right. And like, I'm thinking Civil War, the comic, where he knows that, okay, I'm crime fighter. I can't go against the law as a crime fighter. That is against my principle. I have to reveal my secret identity, and I have to deal with the repercussions thereof. And makes him very interesting. But yeah. That's where I'm at. Spider-Man.
There you go.
Plus that 90s
Spider-Man,
cartoon.
Spider-Man.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I'm sitting over here and reading Optimus Prime quotes. One from the Skybound comics. Wisdom cannot be granted. It must be earned, sometimes at a cost. Very Optimus Prime.
Very Optimus Prime.
We must have courage. We can't ignore the danger. We must conquer it. What else we got here? Yeah. Anyway, I'll look for more.
Yeah. There we go.
What Optimus
Wow.
Prime meets Dusty Rhodes quotes.
Don't make me do that.
He will. He'll do
he'll
it.
do
Oh, no. Okay, hang on.
for free. I'll do it for free.
Tilolo one, daddy. One shall stand, one shall fall, Ric Flair. This is going to be real quick. This is going to be the episode that that our friend Connor actually watches, and he's going to be so upset that I started reciting Optimus Prime quotes.
Like, dude,
in the Dusty Rhodes voice.
Oh man, diabolical.
Yeah, that was pretty. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings, Daddy. And this Sunday at Stockade, Ric Flair, I'm coming for that world heavyweight title.
Oh boy.
Good Lord. All right. Who's next? Oh, you're next. Who's your
we
number
are on
one,
to
Isaac?
number ones, yeah.
We've been at this
Well,
long enough.
I hope you're not sick of talking about him.
It's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Good old Peter Parker.
Good old Peter Parker. It's Spider-Man.
But you know what? We can wrap Miles in there too. Sure, why not?
Interesting.
Mainly just for Spider-Verse.
Fair enough.
But, you know. But yeah, I mean, you guys kind of covered a lot of Peter Parker there. But I really like the concept behind Spider-Man too, like why he was made is that he's fully covered, mask on, everything. He can be anybody. You can be Spider-Man.
Yep.
I could be Spider-Man. Harry the Snail could be Spider-Man. Who knows, you know? Like, and it's, you can put yourself in the place of Spider-Man and, you know, obviously not replicate his actions, but go by the same principles that he holds. His powers are cool, you know, swinging is awesome. And, you know, I talked about the Spider-Man game last episode, I think. And
love that game.
Those games are, you know, for, you know, no pun intended, spectacular.
Spectacular,
amazing,
baby.
Even. Spectacular, baby. And then, you know, you look at the Raimi movies and, you know, minus maybe Spider-Man 3. And there's so much good Spider-Man out there that it's really hard not to have him be in the upper echelons, I think. And yeah, it's because of the game, I think, that really sold me. You were talking about the whole like sticks by what he knows is right versus the whole family thing. And my thoughts immediately went to the final act of the Spider-Man PlayStation game.
Yes.
Where, yeah, the whole like infection is spread across New York and he's got an antidote. He could save that one person.
Yep.
There's poison.
It's right there. But he can't. Because that's not who Peter Parker is.
Yep.
And it's so good. One of the few times in a game I've shed a tear.
Yep. There were only 2 times I've cried to a video game. Red Dead Redemption 2 and right there.
Yep.
I gotta play that badly.
You got to play it. It's so good.
They are excellent.
I have them too. I have some of them too. I gotta play them.
You got the Spider-Man game?
You got to play him. The Spider-Man game.
I got the Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and that's the Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, Cody
Spider-Man.
Rhodes, if you just so happen to, for some reason, watch this podcast. I know you
This
hate when people
podcast
do the. I know. I'm looking right down the lens. I know you hate when people do the impression, but I'm sorry. It's funny.
It's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
You might see it. Maybe we'll become WrestleMania opponents.
We're next.
You're the DisplayShelf Podcast. You're next.
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah, I think we've talked about the webhead enough here.
The webhead.
The webhead. Let me tell you something, webhead. Jacob, who is your number uno?
My number one is Iron Man. Iron
Oh.
Man is my number one.
Iron Man, huh?
Pay the ultimate price, the ultimate sacrifice. I respect him very much, and it just has the witty humor. Like there's some witty humor in there with Iron Man that I just love. Like it's kind of like it's called deadpan or just dry humor sometimes with him, and I think it's just the best. I guess like my favorite kind of humor is just that like deadpan stuff. It's just so funny, and I mean, his suit's sick, and he's a genius, and has all kinds of cool gadgets, which I'm addicted to. I like gadgets and gizmos and things like that. And he also likes to point out Galaga, so that's kind of cool.
That's playing Galaga.
Is playing Galaga. He thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
But we did.
That is, I think it's
Incredible.
Yeah, but I think he just a story and told a story up to now. I think that deserves to be number one just for what he does, and I kind of like, and also kind of cool like a mentor to Spider-Man 2 was my number 2 pick. In a way, I think that it just phenomenal. I think he does. I think it's an incredible thing, and the suit's awesome. Every iteration of the suit, it looks cool. Yeah, and he's got cool laser cannons, and I always thought that concept of like the concept like where he has a little like instead of a heart, it's like a little I don't know what you call those, where like the little thing in his chest, and he can. I think that's just so sick. I'm forgetting the words of what they're called, but
the arc
you know what I
reactor.
mean. Yeah, I think I just got such a cool concept. But yeah,
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave. Box of scraps.
box of scrap. Yeah, I mean, I do. And then yeah, he just has some great humor, great lines, and then he can be serious, and then also can be deadpan humor. I think it's a good mixture. It's the ultimate sacrifice. And I don't know, I love that Galaga thing. That's so funny.
Let's play Galaga.
It's like some meme. It's like when you pull up cool math games in class or something like that in your Chromebook. That man is playing Galaga. He thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. That man is playing cool math. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
That man is playing cool math.
Yeah, that's my number ones.
That man is playing Run 3.
That must be run 3.
Man is
Thought we
playing
wouldn't notice,
Run
but we
3.
did.
Oh my gosh.
But you're right, though. He has such a cool character arc. Because, like, I always go back to Avengers 1.
Yes.
Him and Steve face to face. You're not the guy to make the sacrifice play.
Yeah.
Flash forward.
That's so sick.
He's the guy to make the sacrifice play.
Who would have known?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
There you go. Anybody want to take a guess as to what
Ultra
my
backline.
number one superhero is?
Huh. I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
It's really a tough one.
There he is. There he is, stalking my entire
Bucky?
studio.
There he is.
No,
Bucky?
not Bucky.
Or Bucky's the plush is what I saw when you pointed over there.
Is that Bucky?
Bucky
Who the hell is Bucky?
Beaver?
Anyway, my number one is of course Batman. I love Batman. Part of that is because he is just cool. Like, there's a lot of it that is, he is just cool. There's this thing that goes around the internet every now and then of if you give Batman enough prep time, he can kill about anybody. And like, yeah, that's probably the case. But maybe not. I don't know. But what's interesting is always the journey of him getting there. Whether it's Darkseid, whether it's whoever. And I'm talking cartoons. I'm talking Bane in the comics, as well as Absolute Batman is phenomenal. What else? Who else? He, like Spider-Man, has just a massive rogues gallery of villains that all can kind of be tied back to him in some way. Yeah, he's the world's greatest detective. It lends to very interesting stories. And he's another person that, even though his tactics are a little bit more in the shadows and a little bit more subdued and some would argue sometimes brutal, he's still another person who will not compromise on his integrity and his values. There are a lot of comics. I'm thinking Kingdom Come. I'm thinking Court of Owls. I'm thinking, what else am I thinking? Injustice, where he is sticking to his principles. And that's what makes some of those stories the most interesting, is when you have him facing up against somebody who is also just sticking up to their principles. And that's cool. It makes for good stories. He's very interesting. He's Batman. It's kind of as simple as that.
He's Batman.
I think my favorite comic like story / volume / whatever that I have ever read is The Long Halloween. It is the perfect Batman story. That's pretty much all I got there.
There you go.
Kevin Conroy is the best Batman, by the way. Animated series.
Correct opinion.
Amazing. And there's a lot of nostalgia that goes through there as well.
Sure. Still the correct opinion.
But again, if we weren't limited to just superheroes, Optimus Prime would be number one. I won't even lie.
Optimum Prime.
Yep. I'm still
All right,
searching
so to
for
recap.
good Optimus Prime quotes. Go ahead.
To recap, my top 5 superheroes was number 5, Black Panther, number 4, Sue Storm / the Fantastic Four, number 3, Daredevil, number 2, Captain America, number 1, Spider-Man.
Right, and mine is number 5, Superman, number 4, Doctor Strange, 3 is Jean Grey, 2 is Spider-Man, and 1 is Iron Man.
And mine was Hawkeye,
Hey, Peter.
Superman, Captain America, Spider-Man, and Batman. That almost rounds out the podcast. But first,
Almost.
announcement first or game first?
game first. We'll leave the announcement as like the segue to the next episode, I think.
Game first. You know what that means.
Game.
Oh boy.
He's got to put the title on.
I gotta bring my A game.
Okay, hang on. Before we start the game, we're not only a toy podcast, we're not only a nerd podcast, but every now and then we are in fact a food podcast, and we have breaking news in the food world. I'm reading the statement verbatim.
Oh.
This is from, who makes these? Nestle? Yes, Nestle. Official statement. We can confirm that 12 tons of Kit Kat products were stolen in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working closely with local authorities and supply chain partners to investigate. The good news, there are no concerns for consumer safety and supply is not affected. Thank you. What are you going to do with 12 tons of Kit Kat?
Lifetime supply.
That's a lot.
Also, they said supply is not affected. They lost 12 tons of Kit Kats, so there's 12 tons less of supply for Kit Kats.
Well, but I mean, like, how much Kit Kat is it? Hang on. I can't eat United States Kit Kat due to, you know where I'm going with this, due to food allergies. So what's the proper terminology here? Is it how many Kit Kats or how much Kit Kat?
I think it's how many Kit Kats.
How many Kit Kats? What is the Kit Kat to ton ratio?
Yeah.
What's the approximate weight of a Kit Kat? I've got the game pulled up on my other screen, or else I'd pull it up. Hang on, I'll Google it on my phone.
Kit Kat weight, hold on.
They're
Kit
like,
Kat weighs.
They're like a couple ounces, right?
1.5 ounces, 42 to 45 grams.
So how many tons to ounces? Okay, so they stole 12 tons of Kit Kat, which is approximately
384,000
ounces, which is how many Kit Kats?
384 ounces. Divide that by, well, I guess 1.5. So you take.
Suddenly, this has turned into a math class. Johnny had 12 tons of Kit Kats.
Maybe 39,000 or something like that.
That's actually not as many as I was thinking.
No.
Hold on.
You guys seen the?
I'm not good at math.
You guys seen the TikTok of the trucker diet guy?
Oh yeah.
A little bit
kitty. Kitty. Some Emmy.
It's wild.
Get you some sardines. I'll run you right out of the truck.
And what's worse is that now
256,000 Kit Kats.
See, that's more the number I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Rainbow crackers. Anyway.
Rainbow cracker. No roller dogs.
Anyway.
Shout out Uncle Rob. You're great.
Time to play the game.
Yes. It is time to, in fact, play the game.
We are sharing with the audience.
We are. So, the game for this episode, we talked about heroes, and we definitely talked about villains. In the past, I've run a similar game, but with heroes. So now we're going for the villain, the supervillain alternative. So we are going to be guessing the supervillain based on a bad description. So we just have a quick couple of rules here, pretty, basic stuff for this style of game. So the way this is going to work is that I will give you guys a bad description of a villain from either the Marvel or DC universe, and you guys need to buzz in to tell me who it is. So we will be using buzzers. I'll have you test your buzzers. Garrett, please test your buzzer.
Garrett.
Sounds good. Jacob, how about your buzzer?
Jacob.
All right.
Sweet.
So those are our buzzer sounds.
And as always, it is whoever Isaac hears first. We
Yes.
are getting the recording is my feed. So if it's different because of, Wi-Fi or whatever,
Yep.
Isaac has to call it.
Judge's discretion.
Yep.
I promise to be fair and accurate.
And then we're waiting until you finish the
Yes.
description.
So before you're allowed to buzz in, I need to say the entire description for, of course, our audience that is listening via audio, and also just for, integrity of the game.
It does in fact say
So-
that on the second bullet point. I apologize.
It sure does. Yes. That is in fact the second rule.
That is a sign.
So I have 15 supervillains for you guys here. And I forgot to write this rule down, but basically, if, say, Garrett buzzes in, gets it incorrect, it automatically moves to Jacob's guess, and then we can go back and forth from there.
Cool.
Do we understand the rules of the game, gentlemen?
Yes, I
Yes,
do
sir.
indeed.
All right. Well, with that being said, let the game
Nice.
begin.
Let's
move into
roll.
our first question.
Darn it. There we go.
So our first question is a grape who idolizes Bon Jovi.
This one's good. But I don't
What?
know why.
A grape who idolizes Bon Jovi?
Bit of a tough one here, I see.
Is there penalty to getting it wrong?
Other than it just automatically moving to the other person's guess, no. At least on the first round of answers, and then it's free reign.
Garrett.
I hear Garrett. What you got?
It's not Kilgrave, is it?
It is not Kilgrave.
Okay. I was going to say the Bon Jovi thing
that's-
is what's throwing me.
I can throw a hint down after Jacob answers.
Idolizes Bon Jovi? Um, I don't know.
Jacob.
I don't know. I couldn't even Raisin Man. I couldn't
Raisin Man.
Raisin.
I couldn't even
Man.
foster a guess on this one. A grape. I mean, he turns into a raisin. I don't know. I hear Bon Jovi. I have no clue.
Well, unfortunately, I hate to tell you this, but Raisin Man is an incorrect answer.
Yeah.
All right, so quick hint here. Bon Jovi has a specific lyric that fits very well with this villain's goals.
Lyric or song title?
Lyric.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Thanos?
That is correct. You can
Oh,
move to the next
great.
slide here.
Oh,
It is Thanos.
What's the Bon Jovi song? You said something about
Halfway there.
goals.
Living on a prayer. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah. Wasn't thinking about that. I was fixated on the grape thing and was like, where on earth?
Yeah, I was like grape. I'm like, what?
His chin looks like a shriveled grape.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
purple.
that's true.
Raisin Man.
I guess that is
Raisin
kinda-
Man. You know what? That's a new name for
He,
Thanos. is
he was
Raisin
not
Man.
wrong.
He is kind of a raisin man, to be honest. You look at him.
He is.
Look at that raisin. It's
Alright.
shriveled up grape as a raisin.
Next up.
Let me write down the score tally real quick. All right. Yes, we can go to the next one here. Supervillain number 2. This supervillain is obsessed with the first number in the numerical sequence and the first letter in the English alphabet.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Is that Lex Luthor?
That is Lex Luthor.
That's excellent.
That was quick.
1A!
that picture- that
1A!
picture.
One-
That is excellent.
That picture is funny.
That is a
Oh,
good
that
one.
makes sense. I get that now.
Yeah.
Dang it. Man.
1A.
That's so obvious to me now. Why did I not get that?
It's a very common joke on this podcast. I couldn't
Yeah,
not do
it
Lex
is.
and not have
I have
that.
no brain.
All right, number 3. Pinocchio. Just the one word, Pinocchio.
Oh,
Garrett.
Garrett.
Ultron?
Ultron is correct.
No strings on me.
No
I
strings on.
remember
That scene is so haunting.
It's freaky, man.
That is a freaky scene, man.
No, I was like thinking like Pinocchio. I was thinking nose.
Yes,
Dang
I was thinking
it.
nose.
Dang it. Dang it. You're right. That makes sense though. But yeah, I was thinking nose. That's why I was thrown off. Dang
What
it.
what
Nose,
villains
nose.
what villains fall under nose other than probably the Joker at some point in a comic?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That's the
pray
game,
there's-
isn't it?
I pray question 4 is Pinocchio. I can say Joker.
Well,
The
why don't we
Joker,
find
baby.
out? Go on to question 4 if we're ready. A slimy suit from space that, when worn, turns you into a great dancer.
Garrett.
Garrett, what you got?
Venom?
Venom is correct.
Great dancer.
Because of the
The Spider-Man 3 scene, yeah.
yeah. Man,
Pressure
that
goes hard.
All right.
that Venom design in Spider-Man 2, the game, is so good.
It's so cool.
I really want to buy the toy, but it's like $90.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
All right, score is currently sitting 4-0 to Garrett. Move on to question 5, Jacob here. All right. We'll be friendly to your face, but we'll lie about you behind your back.
Jacob.
Could be anybody.
I heard Jacob, but was that?
No,
Yeah,
I
heard
didn't buzz.
Jacob.
I don't know what his name is. Is it like Two-Face, something like that is his name? Or
Two-Face is correct.
Wow, there you
Good
go.
pull.
That's a good one. Love Two-Face.
Good pull. Good old Harvey.
Two-Face.
My
Two-Face.
one of my favorite line deliveries of all time is in the episode of the animated series where Harvey gets hit with the acid and Batman just looks at him and it's not like freaked out, it's not anything, it's just disappointment. It's Harvey, no.
Harvey.
It's
No.
it's so good. Kevin Conroy was the best. Anyway,
All right, are we ready to move on?
yep.
Question number 6. Kratos is the main character of this hit PlayStation franchise. It's kind of a two-parter here. I'll give you that much.
If I say the franchise, no, that won't count.
No. But it is definition of his character.
Garrett.
Garrett, what you got?
Hella?
Incorrect.
Jacob.
Jacob,
Oh.
what you got?
Wait, I think I'm wrong. I was gonna say Loki, but that's wrong, I think.
Loki is also incorrect. Free reign. Whoever wants to guess can guess. And I guess I'll give a hint too. What kind of hint do I want to give for this? Like I said, it's kind of a two-parter. So if you know the game title, you got to know what the... Well, let me ask you this. Garrett, do you know the game title?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know mythology. It's
Gotcha.
not helping me.
Well, that's kind of your hint right there, is that the title of the game relates directly to who this character is.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Hades is a villain in DC.
He is a villain in DC, yes. He is not the villain we're looking for, though.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, I remember now. There's like a whole movie.
Yeah.
Kind of a bad ending.
I don't know. I will.
We're free reign, so Garrett, if you want to guess, go for it.
I'll tap as well.
All right.
Out of respect for the game.
All right. We are looking for Ares, the god of war.
Yep. Yep.
I had a lot of Greek names, but I could not think of that one.
Right. Number 7 is a fishy guy who chases after another man's girl.
Jacob.
I have Jacob.
Namor.
That is Namor. Yeah.
I was really going Aquaman there for a second, guys.
That's what I thought of too. Then I said, oh, it's villains.
Here's how my mind went. My mind went Aquaman, the Deep from The Boys, and then you hit the buzzer.
The Deep.
And I'm
The
like,
Deep.
My dear sweet Susan Storm.
oh
It's
my.
Richard's
The Deep.
Namor.
Richards.
All right. Jacob's starting to catch up. An incredibly poorly adapted villain in one of the worst movies in the Infinity Saga.
Oh,
Whoa.
Infinity Saga. Because
Yes.
immediately
so-
I was going to say MODOK.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
also fit, but no, Infinity Saga, so up through Far From Home.
Garrett.
Garrett, what you got?
What is his name?
I don't know.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Malekith?
It is not Malekith, no.
No, okay.
But I suppose that one probably also fits. This one, I guess, is kind of vague, isn't
No,
it?
I felt like they did a pretty good adaptation, I guess. It's just that the
one of
movie
worst
was
movies
bad.
in the
Yeah,
Infinity
yeah.
Saga.
And a waste of Christopher Eccleston.
Very much. All right, Jacob, you have a guess in hand.
He played
That's
Cobra
what I
Commander
don't
too. No, he
actually
played Deathstroke. Never mind.
You did.
From the Infinity Saga.
What are other bad movies in the Infinity Saga other than Thor: The Dark World?
There's
Mhm.
definitely one of them.
I mean, there's a lot of them that are kind of mid, but
Mid.
oh, wonder if he went that route.
Maybe.
I'm gonna pass. I have no clue.
You gonna pass? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll drop a hint before you guys guess. This is entirely meant to rage bait you guys. Because we have very differing opinions.
Garrett.
Is it the Mandarin?
Garrett, it is the Mandarin from that goofy movie Iron Man 3.
The one that I
Garbo.
was thinking you were doing Whiplash.
Oh. Also a not amazing movie and not very well done either. But yes, we're looking for the Mandarin.
It's amazing to me how good of a character that Iron Man is in the MCU when he's got, like, in terms of his solo movies, you got one really good, one really bad, and one kind of mid. I understand that your thoughts on Iron Man 3 is that it's terrible, but I stand
Yes.
by that it is an upper mid-tier movie. Anyway.
You're welcome to that opinion.
Uh-huh.
All right, number 9. Someone's so unfunny that he has to drug people to make them laugh.
Garrett.
Garrett,
Is that the Joker?
that's the Joker, baby.
Yep.
Dang it.
Number 10. Despite being one of the first villains of an iconic team, his name is still pretty underground.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Mole Man?
Mole Man is correct. Good pull.
Sonic Underground.
Sonic Underground.
That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of when you said underground.
Is that from the first Foes comic?
It might be. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed one of the first images off of
It looks
Google
like
search I could find.
Paul Walter Hausen.
It kind of does. So
Yeah.
it might actually be. I don't know. I'll let you know when I read it.
Otherwise, yeah, great
That's
casting.
Excellent casting. Yeah. Score is 6-3 going into question 11, which is Barbie if she joined the circus. Jacob.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn is correct.
Harley
Shout out
Quinn.
Margot Robbie, who played Barbie and also Harley Quinn. 6-4.
The Afro Circus, Afro Circus, Afro polka dot, polka dot.
Look at that, bro.
Afro.
Who's in the lead?
You are. It's 6-4.
Okay.
Yo.
So it's a tight race. He's just a cool guy for question 12. Just a cool guy. Jacob.
I don't know. Iceman?
That is incorrect, unfortunately.
I was just thinking Iceman. I was like,
Suppose it would fit.
Miss-
be great.
Mr. Heat Miser. I missed it. I missed it.
Garrett.
Johnny Storm. Oh no! I gotta. I
Hey, it
I-
came out
I-
of your
I
mouth.
said it.
My favorite villain.
I said it. I said it. I'm
Johnny
sorry.
Storm.
Unfortunately, Johnny Storm is the opposite of a cool guy.
And he's not a villain.
And he's also not a villain. Yeah, you're right.
Ah.
Frozen.
Unfortunate. Free reign, gentlemen.
That's a Frozone.
He tells people they need to chill out sometimes.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Garrett,
Is
what
it
you got?
Mr. Freeze?
It is Mr. Freeze.
Oh, I had it. Oh,
It's ice to see you, Batman.
It's ice to see you,
dang
Batman.
it, man. I had that. My brain, the wheels were turning.
All right, Jacob, I'm going to let you know now. You have to sweep to tie the game.
Okay. Well, this is pretty close.
All right.
I'm ready.
I don't think your head's supposed to be that color.
I'd like to congratulate the reigning champion on his
Not
victory
yet.
on.
today.
I was gonna say not yet.
It's not over yet.
I know, but I don't know this one.
Neither do I. So
Don't think your head is supposed to be that color.
So there's one that's coming to mind. No pun intended. But
Nice.
it's the head bit that's getting to me. It's either a red herring. Did you
This
make
is a
these up,
quote
by the way,
from
or
the-
did you get these?
I
from
did,
somewhere?
yeah.
Good
No,
for
I made
you.
all these.
I'm wondering if this is a quote from the character or if this is like,
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm running
Keep in
through
mind, I
the
just said I made all of these up, so
I'm running through the colors right now. And thinking about heads that are a particular color.
Mm,
hmm.
I'm gonna punt.
Garrett.
What you got?
The leader?
The leader is incorrect.
Ah.
Although that it's probably not supposed to be green.
Yeah, but the rest of him's green too. Is
Right.
was my thought process. But I don't know.
Jacob, you have a guess if you would like to take it.
Sentry.
Sentry is incorrect.
I need that in.
I was gonna say.
Hint. Huh. We mentioned the movie earlier about being a really good movie.
Does not help. We've talked about a lot of movies being really good.
We did talk a lot.
I mean, I'm not saying to rerun the hint, but like,
I could though.
no. I mean, you could.
All right.
Whatever you want, but
Maybe underrated movie. It's not Iron Man 3.
the Mandarin.
I didn't think this one was going to be that tough.
Is it considered cheating? Oh,
We have a Jacob answer
Is it
here.
Galactus? I don't know.
No, it's not
is it
Galactus.
considered cheating if I look at the toys on my shelf?
I guess probably not.
I
I don't know if you have one.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Is it Red Skull?
It is Red Skull.
Oh, because it is just the head,
It is just the head. That was surprising that one was that tough.
huh? Huh?
Question 14 is a man who simply wants the city to be safe.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Green Goblin?
No, it is definitely not Green Goblin.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Is it Kingpin?
It is Kingpin.
Uh,
He just wants to keep the city safe from these vigilantes. And our final question. It's just lots and lots of chaos.
It could be anybody.
Think about it. I'll
Jacob.
specify. Jacob.
is it Wanda Maximoff?
It is Wanda Maximoff. Good
Oh.
pull.
I won't even lie. I was gonna say Carnage.
Ooh, that'd be good too.
There you go.
Good pull for Scarlet Witch. Unfortunately, though, it was not enough, as the final score sits at 9-5 to our and still champion, Garrett. Congratulations on your win.
Wait, 9 to 5?
I was
9 to
just thinking
5.
it.
What a way to make a living. Let me
What
tell
a
you.
way to make a living.
Let's listen
Thank
to
you,
that
Dolly.
song yesterday. What an amazing
Thank
song.
you, Dolly P.
Dolly P.
Good old Dolly P.
Dolly P. Do you think anyone's ever called her Dolly P?
No.
To her face?
Not to her face. No, I don't
No,
think anybody's
Yo,
ever
what up,
done that.
Dolly P?
Oh my.
Get the hell out of my house.
Dolly P.
Hey, yo, Dolly P. Get out of here.
So,
Get out of my sight.
okay.
Get out of my
I'm
sight.
gonna say this, and it might only make sense in my head. I can almost guarantee that somebody at the Disney Channel has referred to her as Dolly P in the context of Hannah Montana.
Mm.
That's in the news this
Okay.
week because of the anniversary special and all of the discussion that goes on around that.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's the only reason why that keeps coming to mind.
Well, that wraps up this version of the game.
That was a great
Indeed.
game. That was
That
fun.
was a good one. That one was fun.
Good job on that.
It's fun coming up with them.
Those were some clever ones. I'm like hitting myself in the head now that like some of them are like, oh, duh,
Right?
duh. And then I'm sitting here during it like,
It's like, what?
what the?
I
heck?
tested some of these on my dad before we started recording, and I was like, really? We're struggling on these ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Like the Venom one, he took a long time on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, huh.
Interesting.
All right. Well,
Well, go ahead.
we're most of the time the game determines the end of the podcast, but we've got a little something before we close off the day. Who would like to announce it?
I can announce it.
Okay.
Sure. Go for it.
So next episode, if you look at a calendar, you might just happen to notice. Well, you might not. We're recording this on the 30th. Moses, it's already Monday. We got to wrap up. We're recording this on the 29th / the 30th of March. So 2 weeks from then is obviously WrestleMania. So we're going to be doing our WrestleMania review, as well as just a fun little wrestling podcast, I'm sure. But by golly, we're going to be doing it in person right here from my glorious studio. So
Golly, Miss Molly.
the boys are flying
Golly,
out for a
Miss
visit.
Molly.
We're going to do
Yes,
some
sir.
stuff in Montana. The boys take Montana. And
Boys take Montana.
I don't know what we're going to do. We still haven't figured that out, but we're going to go there. It's going to be fun.
Play it by ear.
It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, the next one is going to be a little different, but we're going to get there. So, yeah, live, not live, but live from Montana. It'll be the Display Shelf Podcast. So,
Yes, sir. For the
yeehaw.
review of WrestleMania 42.
Live from New York, it's the DisplayShelf Podcast.
Woo!
Just quick little WrestleMania preview. I'm scared that this one might be bad.
That's a worry that I think a lot of us have right now.
Yeah.
That's a
But-
big worry.
But let's be real here. I think we said this last year about 41. The real WrestleMania was the friends that we visited along the way. So,
Indeed.
so
It was
that's
the real
all.
mania that we had along the way.
That's all that really matters on this next one. We're gonna be together. We're gonna be having a great time. And we're gonna play a live game.
Indeed.
Live game.
Yeah,
Live game.
that'll be fun.
Oh, shoot. That means I have to think of a live game.
I'll volunteer.
true.
Hang on. I'm hosting.
Yeah, that's
We could do a
that's true.
triple threat.
We don't always. We could.
Okay.
Screw it.
bad
I'm
idea.
volunteering. I volunteer
alright.
as tribute. We're doing a triple threat. I don't know what it is.
Cool.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. I just hit the jackpot.
and then we'll figure out the logistics of who makes the next one. But I will retain my
The
title
next one after that.
in a triple threat.
Uh-huh.
And we'll have to figure something out as to what we want to do for it. Maybe we can collaborate on a game. I don't know. Maybe that's not how that works. Who knows?
We'll figure it out.
It'll be great either way. You know what else has been great? We've made it to 25 episodes.
Quarter of the century.
Can you believe
is
that? It is
great.
our silver jubilee. There you go. I Googled that before the podcast. And like we say, episode 26 is going to be great. So like this, share it, subscribe if you like what you
Please
hear.
do.
We've got everything, man. We talk toys, we talk movies, we talk wrestling, we do Dusty Rhodes impressions, we do Optimus Prime quotes and Dusty Rhodes impressions. It's great. We have so much fun, and we hope that you have fun as well. So, from the Display Shelf Champion, follow us on Instagram at DisplayShelf Podcast. Follow us on X at DisplayShelf Pod. And we will see you in person on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Peace.